Hello, welcome to Frankie's Tarot. Happy Sunday. One of my favorite days of the week, favorite days to do readings. This is the next 7 days this week, what to expect. Let me do my adjustments as everybody's coming in. Please let me know, make sure that the internet is good, that you guys can see and hear me clearly. Give me a thumbs up if you can see and hear me clearly. I'm excited. I prayed for the internet. All good. Kiki, thank you. Kimberly, what's up? Come on in. This is for the next 7 days. I kind of organized it a little bit more so that I'm going to do the general first, challenges, energy, like I always do, but I'm going to space it a little bit differently so that, and then I'll do love and then Aries to Pisces, okay? So we are just waiting to see everybody come in just for a minute. Let me clear the energy, get you guys. I love your energies. I love going live better than doing pre-records because I get a pep in my step when I see y'all come in the room, and I get to see the energies coming through. All right. So the other day I had to do pre-records because of the internet, and it was just boring. It's boring by myself. Thank you, Marisol. Yes. I wanted to get you good right out the beginning before I started everything. And yeah, we had some technical difficulties last night during the super chat, which is why sometimes it's better to do the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App before 4. So that if there's ever any technical difficulties on super chat when we go live, it's like there's nothing I can do, and YouTube takes half of everything that goes through. So, all right. Let's go. Brooke is here too. Dean is here. It's been a rough for some. The astrologers say that there's a lot of shit going on up there that's really hitting hard for all of us. And it's a time of really self-reflection right now and really look at what's going on so we can close any chapters that we don't need anymore in our life. Aries at 222. So Aries, I'm going to look at, like I do every day, every Sunday, the next 7 days, the energy of the week, challenges you might be having, the people around you, and what Spirit wants you to focus on. I'm going to look at money, love, and light. Money, career, light. Pull a couple cards, and then I'll do love for you and Aries to Pisces. Okay, so let's look at the energy for Aries this week. All right, we got Aquarius energy. I love that. All right. It's about being original, finding your originality this week. It's expressing yourself, doing something. It's all about who you are, being different than other people. And there's, really stepping into what makes you different. This could be a part of career too. Like if you really, really just tap into your authentic self, whether it comes to career, relationships this week, you're going to find the truth. You're going to see the truth. You also maybe notice when it comes to career, something that you can do different than other people. So your challenge this week is showing the material and spiritual prosperity. So some of you are being hit hard when it comes to material growth and just feeling like things are moving for you. And again, we have the Aquarius card, the originality card. It's about really seeing what your qualities are, being you, and focusing on the differences that you have other than following what other people are doing. Okay? Be yourself. Be you. Be that Aries you. You might be finding that you're struggling, maybe materially, financially, and even spiritually, and you're wondering why nobody else, or you're looking around and you're like, nobody else is going through any struggles. Why is it just me? All right? And so you might be finding yourself trying to do what other people are doing or saying what other people are saying, or just trying to fit in, not to fit in because you're not good enough, but to fit in because it seems like everybody else is doing okay but you. Okay, this is just a week in energy of you're really being tested, and it's also a week of you kind of looking at what doesn't serve you anymore. Because if I can't show up and be who I am, then why am I showing up to this energy at all? Okay, so the people around you, and you're not seeing your spiritual or material growth. You might be struggling with the spiritual growth, trying to figure out why is all this happening to me. But the material growth, you might be feeling stuck. And I really am, when career comes in, really feel like it's about something that you're doing that you can do, that you have, that's unique, that is going to make a difference in your work. All right. So you got a few cards here. You've got the challenge and people around you. You do have some good people around you that make you very happy. I see a lot of playfulness, happiness coming in this week, possibly if you're looking for it. It's about getting out there and just enjoying yourself if you're feeling like you're struggling with these energies. All right. I do see playfulness. Maybe some of you have children. Maybe focus on, playing with your children, getting out there, getting a different energy. And I see a victory coming in for you as well. All right. There is possibly somebody coming towards you, a person around you. They see your potential. They see your potential. They see who you are. They see what you've got. And then we're looking at general of all people around you. And I do feel like somebody's going to reveal something to you this week, whether it's how they feel or an opportunity that they want you to know about, and something that's going to bring you success. I feel like even the universe is bringing you an opportunity, somebody coming into your life that's going to help you out this week regarding your material and your spiritual prosperity. So again, this could be somebody that, if you're on a spiritual path and really struggling with that, somebody really coming in to give you clarity. Okay, if it's about your material world, somebody coming in to bring in an opportunity for you, or give you some advice, show you something this week that is going to help you prosper and get through this. I do really feel like the people around you want to see you have more fun and be happier. People around you might be feeling as though you're just always working, or you're always trying to grind. And this energy too, I've been talking about, and it's been across the board. I've been hearing it across the board. It's like, it's not a time to grind more. It's a time to kind of receive, sit back, wait for inspired action. All right, see what's going on. You've already done the work, and if things aren't working out for you, the more you grind, the more resistance you created. Okay, so the people around you do seem like they want you back to your old self, or they want to see you having more fun instead of just working all the time. All right, what does Spirit want you to focus on? What does Spirit want Aries to focus on? Calling their mom. All right, my son's an Aries, and I keep getting random texts, like, I love you. Please call me. Call your mom, Aries. Call your mother. They want to hear from you. They want to see your face. If you have FaceTime your mother. Okay, what does Spirit want you to focus on? We have focus on the here and now. Be present. Have a good time. Go out with some friends. Okay, this card here talks about, let's not go out and talk about the same old shit we've been talking about forever and relive in the past. Okay? Let's stop going back to old memories. Do you ever find yourself every time you hang out with that person, it's like you don't know what to talk about, or like it always like a repeat of the same conversations that you're constantly having? Let's talk about now. Let's sit down and see, hey, what's up? How you going? How you feel? Let's do what's going on today. What's going on right now? Okay? So be present. Some of you may be finding yourself focusing way too much on the future, and that's why you're in this grind. You're just going, and it's time to play and have a little bit of fun and stay in the now. So let's look at your career, money, life cards, and then I'll do your love cards. Money, career, life. Let's kind of touch base on this a little bit for my I said Aquarians because you got the Aquarius energy. Some of you could have an Aquarian moon. Some of you could have Aquarius in your chart, or just as a really strong Aquarius energy around you that I'm picking up on, that could be bringing you an opportunity because they see something different within you, that originality I was talking about. All right. Rosie. All right, so work. We got the Queen of Wands. Only taking uprights, all right? Queen of Wands. Look at how ambitious you are. You've got your mind in your hands and so many pots. Your mind on so many things. You are taking charge. You're definitely showing up as this very powerful Aries energy that I'm picking up on here. And whether or not you feel like you're in this mode, you feel like you're struggling, this is still you. This is your energy. You're very confident. You know how to get things done. So with that challenge being the material thing, you might be just feeling like you keep bumping your head or you're not getting anywhere. Again, it's time to kind of take a break, have some fun. We have the Judgment card, all right? You're on the right path. It seems like some of you, either, I said for some of you, you're on the right path. It seems like you know what you're doing. And for some of you, you need to make a decision here. Are you going down the wrong path? Are you fighting for something that really isn't for you? Are you giving all your energies to a job that is not inspiring you? Or a job that you continue to work super hard for, try to earn, try to get people's attention, try to, grow, go up the ladder, but yet you seem to be getting nowhere except constant extra work, but no extra pay? It's kind of like, take a look here at where you need to either make decisions, where you need to change where your energy is going, refocus on your vision, and start putting that energy towards that vision. Now, for some of you who are already on that path and you're like, no, Frankie, I got this. I know where I'm going. I'm Aries. I got this. All right. It's saying here too, it's like there's a lot of change going on now. There's a lot of change going on now. And you have done the work. You're doing the work. Give yourself a little break and be proud of yourself. Kind of take a look, take a step back, look at everything that you've earned so far, look at all the hard work, and go out and celebrate. If things feel like they're rough this week, let this energy friggin' fly by. Let this energy go by. Right? If things are going rough this week, just kind of sit back and put your energy on something else. Okay? You've done the work. It's going to happen. This could be just a week that universe wants you to take care of you. Do a little self-care. All right? Your money. Look at your money. The 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. It's not going anywhere. If you're doing the work and this is your energy, you're meant to be very independent, very financially stable, and self-efficient. You've already put the work in, or you're doing it. You're on the right path. All right. So this is kind of looking at life position here. You have what it takes to be very successful. And I really am getting this strong energy that some of you are just focused so much on material and work, and you're also being asked to really focus on spirituality this week. What does spirit really want you to know? Connecting to your higher self and making sure all the energies that are showing up for you. I keep saying energies. I'm such an energy person. All the people that are showing up for you, reevaluating people and seeing if they're for you, if they're in your life for the best reasons. I couldn't get the words out there. Like, how are they showing up for you? Is it an equal give and take, or is somebody just taking? Is somebody draining you? Is there some places in your life where people are holding you back from being super successful? So you're really being asked to make a decision, and it's like, I need to focus on my spirituality. I need to come into alignment, and I need to stay focused. But I also need to pay attention to where my life is out of balance, which could be having fun. Go have some fun. Let's look at love for you. There could be a Scorpio maybe coming towards you. I do get another fire energy. I get Aquarius energy. So let's see the person on your mind, and then I'll see any new love coming in for those of you who are single or just looking. Okay. Love. And look, this card right here. Love. Okay. So it seems like, love's important here. Love is in the air for my Aries. All right. So somebody's hiding their feelings. I said that earlier. Somebody could be ready to reveal, or you're afraid to open up to somebody because you don't know how they feel. Okay, what's the challenge? Could be a Pisces or a Virgo energy. All right. We got the challenge. There's the Judgment card again. This is coming in twice for you. So this Judgment energy is really important this week for you regarding all areas of your life. It's a karma review. It's like, do I want to keep going through something? Do I want to keep battling with this person? Do I want to keep, trying to guess how they feel about me? Do I want to always hold back my truest feelings because I'm not sure how they really feel or if they're ready for me? Am I always going to be second guessing whether they're telling me the truth? That's what's going on here. A big decision being made for the person that's on your mind, somebody that you're already connected with. All right, this person, the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, another fiery energy. So this person's definitely very attracted to you. They love that energy about you. But is this also somebody that likes to get you going so that they can see you when you're riled up? Is this person also just a very passionate person, not really looking at commitment just yet? They like to come in, play, hang out, and then when things get tough or things, when it's time to look at your future, because you're showing up as the Queen of Wands and the person on your mind is the Knight of Wands. So you got somebody who might be a little bit younger, or just a little bit more younger in personality-wise. Right? They're not ready to focus on their pentacles and their future and their stability. They're kind of living in the moment, like, hey, let's just have fun. All right. So we've got the Two of Wands. Again, making a decision. It's like you can't get this person to decide if they want to get out of their comfort zone and move forward with you. There's always this question with this person. So the Two of Wands, again, is saying with this person on your mind, yeah, they're very passionate about you. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, right? Wheel of Fortune, it's time. It's time to take a chance. Time to, decide here. Is this person really destined to be with me on my path? Or if they are destined to be with me, but we're not in alignment right now, is this person somebody that I can let go of right now for a little bit, see where they want to go, and see how fast they come back to you if they realize that they're losing somebody who's very special to them, right? Because right now it seems like you're stuck in this Two of Wands energy with this person, where you're both constantly trying to decide what to do next, but nobody wants to get out of their well, you seem like you do, but your person doesn't want to get out of their comfort zone and jump forward. Okay, so could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It is somebody who definitely is attracted to you, and you're emotionally invested with this person. It's clear. All right. But this is about you reflecting and looking at, do you want to keep going through something? And if so, so be it. But for those of you, there's a destined somebody coming in for you. All right. It could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So we're looking at new love potential. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming towards you, but you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get out there and start dating if you're single, or you need to kind of look at Eight of Wands. That's my texting, communication. Things are going to start moving for you when you're ready. So this week, it does look like a good week to get out there and play and have some fun. That Joy card is like the Three of Cups. Get out there with some friends, go on some dates. There could be potential of dates coming in if you're really looking for it. All right, things are going to move. This is about traveling to, maybe going somewhere locally, or just going somewhere anywhere. All right, I do see a potential of you running into a King of Cups, a water energy, and look at the Lovers card, a new beginning, or meeting somebody. You have a choice, though. For some of you, there's a choice. You got to get out of your comfort zone. But we see a possibility of a Gemini, and we see a deep connection here, physical connection. And when we see that, we see this with the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of passion there. So a potential for some of you who've been sitting in stagnant energy, getting out there and playing and having some fun. It looks like there's a potential lover on the horizon. And again, this is somebody who's loyal, mature, and somebody who wants a connection. Message of love. So some of you could be receiving that communication that you're looking for this week. We see somebody crushing. So if you meet somebody, they could be crushing on you. And this is also a sign, for some of you waiting for those messages coming in. Here you go. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. All right. So let's do Aries through Pisces real quick. I'll get a message for the person that is on your mind. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Aries. All right, I miss you regardless of how it seems. Taurus, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Gemini, I got spooked. Cancer, I wish I could take back the things I said. Leo, I need more time to figure things out. Virgo, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Libra, I've looked you up online to see what you're up to. Scorpio, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Sagittarius, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Capricorn, I'm reminded of you constantly. Aquarius, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Pisces, being apart has been life-changing for me. What is the clarity question for you this week? The big spiritual question for you. The big spiritual question for you this week. We have tasks and family. So family card seems like it's time to get out there, enjoy some time with your family and have fun. Finding your soul family. Maybe some of you, if you're getting out there and traveling a little bit, you may run into people and find that you're connecting to people that have the same vibe as you or on the same path as you. All right, we have tasks. So what do you tell yourself when you look at your to-do list? As you listen to this story, what do you notice about the ways you speak to yourself? What you tend to focus on and how this makes you feel about yourself. What do you want to do with this information? All right, so that's your spiritual question to ponder on. All right, let's do this. Let's go on to my Tauruses. Guys, I'm just going to keep rolling through because these are going to get a little long. My Sundays always get a little long. All right. Aries. Taurus. Taurus 2025. Taurus. All right, we're looking at the energy for the next 7 days, the challenges, the people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on. Money, career, life, and then love. Who's on your mind and the possibility of somebody coming towards you. Aries to Pisces at the end. So you can fast forward if you want to go to any of those other sections. All right, this week, Taurus, next 7 days, energy of this week. We have Aries energy. Maybe you need to listen to the Aries read I just did. Aries seems to be working, overworking. This energy, for some of you, could be that. You could be a Taurus, Aries cusp, or have Aries in your chart. All right. This is also an energy of being brave and standing up for yourself. Also, not being afraid to be independent and show your originality. Okay, so speak in your mind, being brave, going after what you want this week. Okay, expressing yourself with that Aries energy. Aries doesn't care. Aries got something to say, Aries going to say it. So this week, Taurus, it might be that week for you to tap into that Aries, I don't give a F energy. Okay, and also be brave when it comes to new opportunities coming into your life this week. And also, I'm hearing be brave about the situations that are already in your life that you know you need to walk away from. This is not serving me. This is messing with my Taurus energy, and I'm not comfortable with it. So move on. Become independent this week. Separate yourself. It's only at times an illusion. Doesn't mean it's got to be forever. Some of you may need to take time away from some people in your life. Okay, some of you might even need to take a vacation from work, just a couple days off to recalibrate. Okay, let's see. Woo! So your challenge, foundations and achievements. A lot of you having challenges with the home this week. Could be family. All right, could be moving. Could be house stuff. Okay, just seems like everything's going wrong. We are in Mercury retrograde. Could be a lot of electrical energies. It just feels like a lot of stuff around the home. All right, could be you've been trying to reach some goal, you're trying to get stuff done, and you just feel like you have a setback. Okay, and it could be just issues with family. You know, you just feel like you're struggling constantly with family. Maybe some of you are taking care of family, or you're the head of the household, or you're the one having to take care of your parents still, things like that. Seems like things might be weighing on you a little bit regarding that, but I'm getting more of a house kind of project-y type things, and finances and stuff like that. So some of you really feeling like, what do I do? And then you have this Aries energy, like you've got this. Just take it on, head on, go. All right, you've got this. You're going to get through this energy. So the people around you, what challenges or what do they want you to know? We have hunt. I love this energy. Sagittarius energy and freedom. Okay. So people around you seem like they're always trying to find you or trying to get to you. All right. It seems like some of you may have isolated yourself a little bit from the people around you, and they're feeling it. And again, it could be your family that we're picking up on, Taurus, with this challenge energy. Like it's like people trying to figure you out. Maybe you've set yourself free. Maybe you've been doing stuff with your finances, your life, your work. You're very independent, but you've got people around you that are like, where are you? Are you going to communicate? Are you going to, and it's like you might be hiding from family because you need freedom from them. You need to get away, all right? Or you feel like they're holding you responsible for too many things, okay? So I feel like you're doing the right thing, Aries. I do. Sometimes we have to take a break from our family Taurus, we have to take, I said Aries because Aries is right here. We have to take a break from our family so that we can be responsible for ourselves, especially if you're the person who's always the person that your family comes to. All right, so what Spirit wants you to focus on is release your guilt about that. Release your guilt about family. All right, you've got to do you, take care of your life, take care of your own home, your own. Some of you might be moving out and your family doesn't want you to move out. Some of you might be moving out of a relationship and they're stressing you out. They're stressing you out because they've been so dependent on you that now they're making you feel guilty because if you go, how are they going to make it? How are they going to do it? But yet there's no love or happiness in this connection. Okay, you're not feeling fulfilled. And this is where being brave and being independent this week might be very important for you. Okay, it's a codependent type of energy. And it's time for you to release that, Spirit saying. It's very spiritual energy for you to help you grow and transform. So let's take a look at career, money, life. All right, and then I'll look at love. Ooh, that card just wanted to fly out. All right, we've got the Hanged Man. So we do see a pause happening here. We do see, so this is what's happening. This is career, money, life. It's like you need to let go. You need to surrender. You need to sacrifice. So some of you really do need to cut attachments from people that are dependent on you. All right, not your kids. Hey guys, sorry, go feed yourself. They're 5 and 6. Take off. Go ahead. Go find a fruit tree somewhere. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sacrificing full-grown people who can take care of themselves. All right. Now, if some of you are taking care of parents that can, you might need to invest, or you might need to ask for help from other siblings, or find other ways to really be able to help your parents, but not cause grief on you or your health. Okay, so I do understand we have to take care of what we have to. Sometimes it is what it is. Okay, but you're being faced with some sort of challenge, because it seems like this could be holding you back from getting to where you want to get to with work in your own foundation, in your own achievements. So we're seeing here, it seems to be a pause. It seems like, you're afraid, or you are just feeling guilty about sacrificing or walking away or becoming completely free from other people so that you can focus on yourself. And Spirit does definitely want you to know, just release that guilt. You're here on this planet to focus on you. All right, you first. All right, so what else do we get? We get the Queen of Wands for you too. So look at this. It's about you. You're going through a transition. You have to sacrifice and surrender. Something's holding you back and you're ready to go. You've got the power. You've got the power. I don't know what's up lately. I don't know. I know. But we see that you're ambitious and you're ready to go, and it's time. So you might have to reevaluate this week. Take a look at what's going on in your life and be honest with yourself and say to yourself, I just can't take it all on. I can't be responsible for everybody else around me. This is a time period where I may be enabling people, or they're just draining me, and it's too much. It's holding me back now. And it's making me feel really guilty about doing things that I want to do for myself. Okay, that you deserve to do for yourself. All right. Money, I'm seeing in the money position. It's like judgment here. Again, your money would improve. It's time to follow your higher calling, tap into it, and go for it. So Aries really had kind of a similar energy. It's about that time. You got to make a decision right now and focus on your purpose. Focus on what it is you're here to do. And that'll be showing other people how to do it themselves. Some people are going to fall, but you need to fall to pick yourself back up, right? And it's about you, and that's a really strong energy for you with that Judgment card. It's time for you to reflect and make change. Reflect and make change. Let's look at love. You, the challenge person on your mind. And I'll see if love's coming towards you, and then Aries through Pisces. You could have a fire sign coming towards you. I've got a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Scorpio showing up here. Okay. So for some of you, definitely the Judgment card shows, there is a second chance happening here with you and somebody on your mind. It's up to you to reflect on whether this is somebody that you need to let go of, or somebody, are you holding on to somebody for way too long, or is it time to transition and move forward, make change? Okay. So let's see. We have the Hanged Man again. There you are, looking at things from a new perspective. The Challenge, the Three of Cups, and your person, the Tower moment, another Aries energy or Scorpio energy. So some of you really need to make a decision about walking away from somebody, making change. Okay. Your person is unstable, or they're very dependent on you, or they just never, they're never, you just never know if they're telling you the truth, or if they're really going to stay the long haul, or they just are not stable. They're not financially stable. They don't take care of themselves. Okay. So, and this is talking about breakup, sudden change. It's like chaos, drama. They cause a lot of drama for you. They always have something going on. And, and here you are, the Hanged Man again. Now, this is coming through for a second time. It's telling you to retreat, look at things from a different perspective. And it might be time for you to move on from this and decide. Because if you move on and you stop enabling this energy, you might be helping this person ground themselves. And then maybe if you want a reconciliation with them, because that's the problem. You want to be with them. The Three of Cups person, you want to be with them. But when you guys are good, you're good. But then there's always some sort of tower moment between the two of you. So it's time to just sit back and kind of reflect. Okay, I know you don't, it could be connected to an Aries, Pisces, Virgo. I know you, some of you are like, oh, but look at this old wounds. It's like this person, every time a tower moment happens, what happens, Aries? Old wounds come up for you. Pain, grief, triggers. And it's like when you think you're moving forward or you think things are good, all of a sudden something happens again. And it's like, boom, this stuff comes up again. So it's about you taking a step back here and healing. Because you may be attracting, a certain type of person, and you want something different. You want a different energy in your love life. All right. So you can have what you want. Obviously, you want some. I don't know what you want. But if you're looking to have a long, stable, committed relationship, then you're definitely looking forward to somebody. You're looking for somebody who's more stable, more open, and somebody who it's effortless. Listen to that word, effortless. All right. Relationships, they can be difficult, and you have to go through issues with somebody, but it's effortless. And when something comes up, a bump or grind, you figure it out together. All right. Anybody new coming towards my Taurus? You got, yes, Page of Wands. Somebody's very curious about you. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Somebody really wanting to figure out, get to know you. There's a spark going on here. All right, we have the Magician card. Could be a Gemini energy. So it's definitely somebody brand new. And look, the Ten of Cups. So this week could spark up. It could be the start of a brand new energy for love for you. If you're seeking it, if you're manifesting it, if you're seeking it. If you're just sitting at home and you're watching tarot, which is great, thank you, I love you for that, but you're not going anywhere, or you're not talking to anybody, or you're not trying, then they're not going to just, a new person isn't just going to come knocking at your door. I wish. Guys, I wish. I don't hardly ever leave either, okay? But we are seeing that you have potential. There could be, for some of you, who you might even know who this person is, but we see the potential. They're very attracted to you. You're attracting somebody into with this Magician card. The Magician says, also, if you want this type of relationship, use all the tools you've got to manifest and bring it in, raise your vibe. All right. But you have manifested some sort of communication here regarding somebody who would be a potential blessing, long-term relationship. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces for Taurus. Aries through Pisces. Aries, this is for the person on your mind already, okay? I'm not the same person that you remember. Taurus, something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Gemini, it's easier to just stay away right now. Cancer, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Leo, you are an angel. Virgo, you've been in my dreams. Libra, I'm a better person because of you. Scorpio, I miss you regardless of how it seems. Sagittarius, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Capricorn, I can still feel you. Aquarius, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. And Pisces, I got spooked. What is the clarity question for your spirituality that the universe wants you to focus on this week? What does Spirit want you to, what question does Spirit want you to focus on this week to help you? All right, values. Know your values, know your worth. And we already talked about that in the beginning. I've got the future. All right, take a look at the future for some of you. And take a look at what it is you really want to manifest for yourself. Because you're a visionary and you're very powerful. And you have what it takes to bring in exactly what you want. But for some of you, you may be focusing too much on other people because they need you. Or they're draining your energy, and Spirit wants you to focus on the future. And also metamorphosis. So you have changed with this Hanged Man card coming in for you guys. It's obvious that you've changed and certain people are not on the same vibe as you. So what needs to happen so that you can accept those changes and thereby bring movement into this area of your life? I love how it connects. So it's talking about surrender and possibly sacrificing, which can be very painful. Sacrificing certain relationships in your life that are no longer, they're holding you back. They're holding you back. Just put it that way. All right, let's move on to my Geminis. I wish I had. Guys, I wish I could sing. I wish I could sing better. But it is what it is. Gemini. Let me take a little sip there. All right. Gemini, 3740. Gemini. Sorry. Looking at this week energies, the challenges you might be having, people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on, money, career, life, and then who's on your mind, and new person coming towards you, Aries through Pisces. So you can skip ahead if you don't want to look at this part. All right. Gemini. This week's next 7 days, we have Cancer energy around you. All right. So nurture your feelings, nurture yourself this week, self-care, protect yourself if you're very spiritual. There's a lot of energies going on up there around us. And it's about being comfortable this week, trying to find comfort in what's going on in your life. So this card is really asking you to be your own parent and nurture your emotions, be kind to yourself and compassionate to yourself, okay? It could also be focused on, maybe there's some energy around family this week, a lot going on with family, maybe being home more this week, checking in on family. Maybe somebody in your family might be sick, cold, something like that, and you have to care, nurture for this person, or that could be you. The challenge this week is the solar plexus chakra, which talks about confidence, trust in the universe, trust in general, willpower, and strength. Some of you might be feeling very emotionally drained and feeling as though you feel like giving up, or you're losing confidence this week because of things happening. This is why you're getting maybe kind of focus on yourself this week. If you're being overwhelmed or triggered by a lot of people, or if you're lacking confidence right now, or you're feeling like you're beating yourself up, lacking confidence in certain areas of your life, this is why the Cancer energy wants you to treat yourself as if how you would treat your own child. Let's see the people around you. We have protect again. We're getting the same kind of Cancer energy here, Gemini. You could have a lot of Gemini in your, a lot of Cancer in your chart. But this is about protecting. There's protecting you, protecting who you are. There's people around you that really care about you. I do see communication. Maybe talk more to the people that are around you. They want you to open up more. So we're in the general portion here. You have people that really care for you, a family. It feels like family. And they want you to open up more and be more communicative about your feelings, about what you need, and about what's going on. Some of you may be tucking in some insecurities and you're afraid to open up. You don't want to show a lack of confidence. You don't want to show where you're struggling. You're trying to keep on a good game face. And you've got family around you, and I get trust, who you can trust, that really want you to open up to them this week and share with them what's going on with you. All right, so what does Spirit want you to focus on, Gemini? Remember to practice self-love. It just all goes together. So I feel like this week, Gemini, it might be about you kicking up your feet a little bit, getting some tea, warm cup of coffee. As we're moving into this, the equinox just started, and we're moving into a new, we're in a new moon today, and we're moving into a new energy, into Libra, and you may be feeling like a lot of things are out of balance in this Libra new moon and Libra season. Yeah, it talks about bringing things into harmony, and it's all things in your life. And so you may be realizing that it just seems like a lot of things are not in harmony for you right now, and it's overwhelming you. And it's not about tackling it all at once. Just because a relationship's out of harmony or your health or anything like that, it doesn't mean, like, when people make that New Year's resolution and they want to get right on it. I'm going to do everything tomorrow, starting tomorrow. This energy isn't asking you to heal all these things and do all these things right now. As we're moving in, we're being asked with these energies to really find balance. But it's asking you to acknowledge them and nurture yourself and find balance there. Instead of, maybe that's where they want, universe wants you to focus first. Not this relationship, not work, not children, not this date, this person you went on, how they feel. Wants you to sit back, kick your feet up, and focus on the imbalance with yourself. What do you say? You beat yourself up first when it comes to everything in your life. Okay, so this week is about protecting yourself, sitting back and relaxing. Let's look at your money. God, I clear my throat, guys. Jeez. Told you, always around the retrograde this happens. Always. Let's see money, career, life, and then love. So we've got Two of Pentacles. We've got the Fool card. And we got the Queen of Cups. All right. You're the boss. You are a boss. Some of you are very artistic. You're very intuitive. You're a visionary. The Queen of Cups can be somebody who's in the healing arts, psychology, sciences, things like that. Very intuitive energies. Very creative. And we see, a Fool card here. It's like, jump in and trust. You've got this. Use your gifts. We see right now the Two of Pentacles. This could be career, a lot going on. You got a lot on your plate. But what Spirit's saying is there's nothing you can't handle. You're very good at balancing life and work. Maybe things are getting a little out of balance for you right now, and it's time for you to kick back and relax. Some of you might be saying, well, I can't. If I kick back and relax, I'm going to lose where I'm at. I'm going to lose everything I've worked so hard for. And Spirit's saying, no, you've got to step into the unknown. You've got to trust. You've got to know that you're on the right path. You're moving towards this Queen of Cups energy. Your gifts are getting you to this point. Some of you having your own business. This could also be talking about some of you going back and forth about making a decision to use your creative abilities, your knowledge, your ability to work with people, your communication, Gemini, to heal people. This is about trust in that and knowing that this can bring you great success in life. So being overwhelmed. The Two of Pentacles really does say you have the ability to find calm within the chaos. You know there's nothing you can't handle. But at this point, it seems like you may have a lot going on at work. Yes, you could handle it. Yes, you could keep going. But I really do feel like Spirit's saying you got to find some time for self-care and nurture yourself so that you can do a reset maybe this week. All right, so let's look at love. I am getting a new beginning, possibly for newbies or a new person coming in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries energy. Or even an Aquarius. We've got strong Cancer energy for you, Gemini. Somebody coming towards you. But let me see you, the challenge, and the person on your mind. Could be a fresh start with a new person on your mind. We've got you. Look at you, holding back. You got something to say. It's like you're holding back. You might be, this protect card might be, you're holding back to protect others. All right? You're looking for communication. You're wanting communication with somebody, and you're just sitting there waiting. It's like, say the wrong thing, buddy. Say one wrong thing. All right? It's like, I'm just so irritated, so pissed off. And you don't realize how hard it is for me to hold back what I have to say is what's coming through here for you. Some of you could be connected to a Leo. The challenge, the Four of Pentacles. You can't let go of this person, and this person can't let go of you. The King of Swords is this person has their back turned, seems a little distant to you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Seems like when the going gets tough, or this person doesn't always want to communicate their feelings to you. They feel at a distance from you. It's like it's really frustrating you, but you can't let go of this person. And this person, the challenge is they still hold on to you, or they keep you guessing. But this person's pretty guarded with that Four of Pentacles in this card here. It's like, I'm not sure I want to open up, or I don't know how to open up. But it's like this person could also say the wrong things at the wrong time. And you're just like, you've got this real strong Leo energy. Like, you're making me mad. You're making me mad. I do see communication coming in from this person, and there's a possibility they could make you mad. Okay? I've got the Four of Cups here. It's like some of you, this is so unfulfilling. I'm bored with this situation already. But you're looking at two different energies here. You've got like this real fiery, like I'm ready to go energy, and your person's got this kind of aloof type of energy. So I do see the Fool card. We see communication. We see you guys trying to work things out, but I still see you feeling stuck and discontent about what's going on here. And we've got the Queen of Cups again showing, so it could definitely be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, I keep seeing your mother might be telling you to move on, but trust your intuition with this one is what I'm going to go with this. I'm not going to go with third party here. I'm going to go with trust your intuition regarding this person on your mind, whoever's hearing this message, because I don't feel like there's a third party. I don't feel like there's their aloofness has anything to do about not caring about you because they're not letting go of you. It's just this is this person's personality or where they're at in life right now. They might be struggling in certain areas of their life. They might not be seeing, they might not be happy. They're just bored. They're stagnant in their own energy, and it might be different from your energy. So if some of you are like, I can work with that, Frankie, then work with it. We've got the Fool energy. If some of you are like, I can't work with this, I need somebody who can connect with me emotionally because you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled with this person, you've got the Fool energy saying, I might need to break free and go trust that there's somebody else for me. All right, so I will say for the newbies, for people looking for new love, look at this. I was about to say there's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in for you. A lot of you walked away from a painful ending. A lot of you have been single for a while, healing. A lot of you are ending a cycle, ending a chapter. And now we've got the King and Queen of Cups with the Lovers card. So for a lot of you, if you're trying to get out there, there's a fresh new beginning. There's an energy around you. Could be a water energy. Could be an Aries or an Aquarius. But there's definitely an opportunity coming in for you if you want it. Some of you, this is reassurance after you've left a painful relationship, a divorce. It's your time to trust in the unknown and move forward. We see a lover here. We see a friendship that can go deeper. It's a soulmate connection. Very strong partnership for those of you looking for new love. Right? I feel like you can trust this person, and there's communication with this person and trust with that trust card. All right. So it looks like somebody very mature who's looking for a relationship, very loyal and kind and compassionate coming in for you. Remember, I did who's on your mind and I did new. So that's new for those of you. Let's do Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces for my Geminis. Right, 141 in here already. Come in, say hi, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe for me. All right. And hit that like button. Make sure you're hitting the notifications as well, too. Aries, no other compares to you. All right. Taurus, your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time. This is for those of you, it's a bonus, who have somebody on your mind. Gemini, I've thought about you a lot lately. Cancer, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Ooh, that's that Cancer might be coming in. All right, Leo, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Virgo, we have, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Libra, would you reject me? Scorpio, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. We have Sagittarius, I just wasn't ready for you. Capricorn, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Aquarius, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. And Pisces, Pisces got spooked. What is the clarity card that Spirit wants you to focus on for spiritual growth? Whoop. They want you to focus on a lot of things, apparently. Let's see what your spirit question is. We've got family and we've got openness. Opening up to your family. I think I talked about this in the beginning. Spirit really wants you to try and connect with your roots, connect with your family. Your mother, maybe. Maybe there's something that needs to be healed between you and your mother. If your mother has passed, you can go within and you can do it within. Okay? You can connect. Right? It's just you heal within. You go in and you visualize and you speak with your mother or your father or whoever. Okay, grandmother. But we are seeing being open with your family and letting them know how you feel this week. All right. Oftentimes, Gemini, this happens with me. I'll just give a personal example. I've been through so much in my life. I'm very resilient. So nobody knows when I have something going on with me because I can pick myself up and dust myself off no matter what. And I will not cry. And I don't know how to do that sometimes. And because I'm so used, so I don't know when something is okay sometimes to really reach out to a family member and say, hey, this is really bothering me. So sometimes I might be in an energy where I am dealing with that. I'm picking myself up and nobody else knows what's going on with me. And I'm dealing with, insecurities. I'm dealing with confidence. I'm really crushed or I'm crying inside. And everybody else is seeing Frankie going, laughing, joking, making jokes. And this is talking about opening up to your friends, your family, the people around you, and start working with that energy of, something like this can happen if you were raised with emotionally unavailable parents or immature parents, and it's not their fault. They were raised that way, right? But it's time to break that. It's time to find a balance and really open up and know that it's important for you to be heard, and it's important for other people to know how you feel. Okay, so that was for Gemini. And that wasn't to blame parents. I love my parents. But they're very emotionally immature. All right. And it's been a healing process over the years. And I still love them. Their parents were the same way. Do you see how ancestors, the ties, the old stories, the belief systems that we're grown into and how they affect us? And that's why a lot of us right now that are waking up are trying to heal these ancestral wounds. That's what that means. We're trying to heal that. Some of us may find that with our own children now, I overgave to my kids. I was like, I gave them everything I possibly could give and didn't even focus on it. Everything was about them. Okay, that's going too far in one way. All right, enough. Cancer. It's generational. Thank you, Rosie. Yes. There was a lot of generational things that happened, especially with my grandparents coming from coming from Ireland, coming from Italy, and there's a lot of things they lost coming over, a lot of things they had to go through the depression, a lot of old ways of thinking. Children are supposed to be seen and not heard. Abuse back then wasn't even acknowledged, like you tucked it under the rug. So there's a lot of things our parents had to go through that were different than what we went through, but we dealt with the wraths of it, or whatever you want to call it. And it's time for us now to be compassionate and heal those wounds. Cancer, 56. Cancer, we're looking at the next 7 days, Cancer. The energies around you, the challenges, the people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on, money, career, life, and then who's on your mind, new love coming in, Aries through Pisces. And at the end, I'll give a spiritual question for you to ponder on this week to help your spiritual growth, if you're interested. All right. So we've got house 3 showing up for you this week. So a lot about childhood relationships. It could be childhood things that happened in childhood. We also see learning some new things this week. This is the house of communication. I have stellium 6 placements in house 3. So a lot of you, that this energy, house 3, a lot of you had a lot of difficulties in your childhood, whether that was with school, learning, family. All right, you had a lot of those things. So these things might be coming up for you in some way this week. It's all about just reflection and seeing, oh, I see you. That's something from my past I can deal with. Now, something or a friend or somebody who has hurt you from your childhood may come back into your life this week, and maybe you guys reconcile it this week or something like that. Okay. It also is a week of communication. So you may find yourself communicating a lot with friends, with child, or talking about childhood memories, talking about school, talking about the past. This sounds like a Cancerian thing, but you may be reminiscing a lot, kind of a 6 of Cups energy. When you're talking to others, you may find yourself, this is weird coming through, you may find yourself saying things, doing things, listening to songs that you listened to in your childhood. And I'm not talking about just replaying the 80s, or watching Goonies again. I'm talking like things that literally you haven't said or done or heard in a long time. All right, that might be coming up for you this week, which is kind of interesting, kind of fun. But it's learning. So retrograde does this. It's bringing up stuff like that to learn. So, I can see where I might be still carrying some of those subconscious thoughts that either I like, So retrograde says, you can bring back some good stuff too. Maybe there's something coming back, something from your past that you started, something that when you were in school, when you were younger, you really wanted to do. Like I was in art all my high school years, you know what I mean? I haven't painted in so long. It's like maybe something's coming back for you that you used to do years ago, and now is the time for you to bring it into your life, because it's something you can add to your tool belt that might bring you money that you're meant to do this week, right? So let's see what you're meant to do in life. Sorry. Let's see what your challenge might be. Look at this. Cancer, it's your card, the charity card. It's about taking action on those thoughts. Listening to your spirit. All right. When you're being inspired like that, it's about going for it. It's like your challenge is not trusting that you'll be successful with whatever the skill is that you might be doing. So it's like one of those things. All right, I'm starting something. I know I have this ability. I know I'm, something's coming back for me. I'm remembering, or something I'm doing is really, really sparking some stuff in me. But you have this insecurity, like if you don't see the successes right away, or if you're questioning, can I be successful with this? Or maybe you've already started this and you're like, I don't see improvement yet. This is a challenge for you. Things aren't going to happen fast overnight sometimes. Some people, yes, hell yeah, I wish I was that person all the time. But for a lot of us, you've got to trust the process. Things aren't going to move quickly. And that could be a challenge for you. You may be feeling like things aren't moving as fast as you want them to. And you've got to deal with the ebbs and flows of life. Okay. Um, don't lose faith. And also, just to throw this out there, some of you, travel, getting out of your house, getting out of your comfort zone could be an issue as well too. You hold back, and you're holding back due to confidence. Okay, it's just a confidence thing, something you can overcome easily. Let's see people around you. We have sacred partnerships. Trust your instincts. Okay. There's somebody around you. It could be a sacred partnership that we're tapping into. Somebody that you'll know right out the gate because you'll feel it deep. Okay. Yes, this is a sacred partnership you're meant to meet. I feel like this could be house 3 energy, childhood relationships. Somebody coming back from your childhood, somebody who reminds you of somebody from your childhood, somebody who maybe acted like a child. It could be anything like that. But I do see that this is somebody you have a soul contract with, somebody sacred, somebody that you're meant to further, have a relationship with. This could be love, general friendship, doesn't matter. But it's definitely a sacred partnership, somebody around you. And you'll know right away. So trust your instincts this week too. It's like you're a soul family. All right, you feel this connection with this person around you. What does Spirit want you to focus on? And maybe some of you have many partnerships around you that you already feel this already. All right, what does Spirit want you to focus on? I've got 2 here. Surround yourself with love. All right. And paint the sun back into your sky. I love that. So maybe some of you do need to paint. Maybe some of you do need to bring back some sort of arts or crafts, okay, that you did from early learning, and this could be very therapeutic for you. All right. So we do see Spirit wanting you to have confidence here, trust in, and filling up your soul again and doing things that inspire you. Okay, and surround yourself with the right people. So I am getting instinct here. Surround yourself with the people, that you feel safe with, that you can trust. And you can trust your own instinct about these people. And if because I'm going to always throw this out there, they're sacred. You have great family around you. But ask yourself, for some of you, this is where that energy with the Libra season is. Am I fooling myself? Is this really my soul tribe? Am I really around people that make me feel good? Am I really around people? Am I really around love? Am I really feeling loved? Or do you need to sacrifice, make a decision, and move forward from certain people? And when it says paint your sky with sun, paint your sun again, your sky back, paint the sun back into your sky. It's saying paint maybe a new soul family into your life. Okay? Let's look at life, career, money, and then love. Three of Swords, the Fool card, and the Page of Swords. So you definitely had to make a huge decision here in the past, or you will be, about breaking out of an old way of living. Okay, an old job, something that your heart was in for a long time, but maybe your heart isn't in it anymore. Okay, so it's a breakup. It's a breakup with a career. It's a breakup with a way of life you had, which might be why this is coming in as a challenge for you. Triumph. I spent most of my life in this job. I've been doing this my entire life, and I don't know. And we're seeing for your career, trust the unknown, have faith. Go on this new journey. And this is a difficult transition for you. And it does seem, like I said, it is something that's coming back that you've always wanted to do. And now you're saying, but this is the new world, new earth. Come on, we're moving into that energy. However that resonates with you. I'm not going to go down that path. All right. But a higher vibration. Create something new. Use your individuality. Create something new and create your path. Maybe in the past, your life was all about doing what you were told to do, or going into a profession that we were taught. If you're Generation X too, you were taught you had to study, go to school, do this, be a doctor, lawyer, blah, blah, blah. I heard somebody else say that too. And so that wasn't completely from me. And now it's about breaking yourself free from that. And as if you were allowed to, if people were allowed to do exactly what they really wanted to do. So taking that chance. I do see good news coming in for you, opportunities coming in for you. You got the Page of Swords, communication. There's somebody around you that can help you out. There's somebody who's very clever around you who knows how to help. There's somebody who's ambitious around you. This is that communication coming in for you, and this is around your work. So whatever you're doing, there's somebody around you who you could network with that would help you expand, right? And it's all about you having faith and stepping into the unknown and being creative and spontaneous. All right. There's the Six of Pentacles there for you. Six of Pentacles is always talking about somebody who's very kind, helping you out, generous. It's always talking about receiving a gift. Also, it's the universe is going to take care of you. So whenever you start taking action, the universe starts, you'll be in the flow. All of a sudden, everything's coming towards you that you need. Let's see, love. The person on your mind. The person on your mind. Tower moment. So somebody you're either separated from, or an Aries, Scorpio on your mind, Cancer, somebody that there's been a lot of drama between, or just very unstable energy. Uncertainty. We can go with uncertainty. I like that word. You never really knew. All right. The challenge, the Magician card. You're still attracted. You're still attracted to them. You're still wanting, maybe even to heal the relationship. Your person, the Two of Swords. They just can't make a decision. They need to choose. They confuse you. They're indecisive about what they really want. So you really have an energy here. And with the challenge card being the Magician card, the two of you are manifesting each other in, because the two of you, it's law of attraction. But it's weird because what I'm seeing here is that the law of attraction keeps you guys attached, but also keeps you guys repelling each other. Because there's this energy of uncertainty with both these cards. So your person just can't seem to make a decision, or you feel like this person is kind of, unstable. And vice versa, though, because your person's kind of looking at you the same way. It's the same type of energy. So there's like a lack of trust or stability between the two of you. But the thing is, Cancer, is divine intervention with the Tower movement. So whatever has to happen here is going to happen. Whether you're meant to separate or you're meant to come back together, something big's coming in, some sort of change here, that if you don't make change, the universe is definitely going to do it for you. It's a wake-up call. So some of you might even be having an epiphany about this, your person. So we see the Five of Wands. It's like, look at you guys won't give up. You both are kind of this conflict and competition, but you're holding on so tight, and yet neither one, you both are as strong as each other. It's like, who can be stronger? Who can be stronger? And it's like this energy of tension and determination, but it's creating a push-pull. Does that make sense? Your person, the Knight of Wands, very passionate. The Ten of Cups, very loving. The Ace of Wands. Communication. There's still a spark for you. There's still potential here. They are very attracted to you. They might even be coming towards you, Cancer, or trying to come towards you. The Ten of Cups, the way they feel, they're very happy when they're with you. And their actions is the Ace of Wands. So they want to communicate with you. They want to reignite this. So I feel like the challenge is you guys very, very much the same energy. You guys are so much alike, which isn't a bad thing. It's like very strong, two strong personalities. But the challenge is, somebody has to give. Somebody has to give here. And it looks like your person wants to. And it looks as though they may communicate and come towards you. The Knight of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Strong Aries in this reading as well. And potential outcome here, we got the Two of Wands. All right, so the potential outcome being the Two of Wands, we're looking at a possibility of a date coming together and planning for something for the future. All right, so let's look at possibility of new love. We do see the Ace of Wands there. So we do, and we see the Magician. So some of you are manifesting in new love. Let's see who you're manifesting in. Could be going on a date here with that Knight of Wands if you want to. It's energy of that. So this is new love, guys. I just did the on your mind. All right. We've got the Ten of Swords, somebody who's walked away from a very painful past. And so they're the Seven of Wands. So you've got somebody coming towards you who may be a little guarded, but this person has been trying to heal from a past relationship. So you might be their first relationship after a past relationship. Doesn't mean anything. It just means, that's who's coming towards you. We see the Eight of Cups, though. They've evolved. So you've got somebody who's been on a long journey learning about themselves and discovering who they are. All right. They've had to go on a long journey after a painful past. So they may still be a little bit guarded. And what that means is they might not jump in right away. But you do have somebody like this coming towards you. And again, the Three of Swords here. So you see somebody who's a little bit afraid of getting hurt. They've been hurt in the past here, a lot of drama. And we have the Fool card. So they're trying to trust again. Could be an Aries coming towards you. Okay. This person's definitely trying to learn how to trust. And so I see them coming towards you with the Knight of Wands. Let's see Aries to Pisces. And then I'll get a clarity question that Spirit wants you to focus on this week. Aries, it's easier for me to just stay away right now. Remember, this is a bonus. This doesn't have to be anything about this read. This is for whoever's on your mind. Taurus, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Gemini, no other compares to you. Cancer, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Leo, I need more time to figure things out. Virgo, your words linger in my mind. Libra, I still love you. Scorpio, I can still feel you. Sagittarius, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Capricorn, I've thought a lot about you lately. Aquarius, our connection still affects me. And Pisces, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. So Spirit, what question do you want, or what do you want for spiritual growth? Do you want Cancer to focus on? All right. The Rebel. Where are you following rules and don't care about or really believe in anymore? That is talking about your career. That is talking about manifesting. That is talking about letting go of the old way things are supposed to work out and trusting that there's a whole new path in front of you. Okay. And we've got sexuality too, right? So, and if you have struggling with intimacy or you're struggling with sacral chakra, this could be also talking about that's an area you may need to focus on, strengthening, healing the sacral chakra which talks about self-expression, being able to express yourself now when it comes to intimate relationships. What in your past has created blocks for you to not be able to open up and feel safe? Again, it could be something from early childhood, it could be some sort of traumas, anything like that. I don't want to trigger anybody. So, but that is talking about being able to step in and feel comfortable again in your own skin and express yourself. It's time for you to heal these parts, embrace the feminine energy, and receive the love that you are meant to receive. It's this, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's annoying. When I hear other people do it, I'm like, stop. Did that read hit? What did you hear? Sigh. I hear ya. I try not to say too many things that could be triggering, guys. I understand. Believe me. Gotcha. I got you. You know I'm all about healing and doing the work, and I know things are triggering and can be, and I want to stay up as upbeat as I can, but at the same time I want you all to, on this journey, to realize that we have certain things that are holding ourselves back that no longer need to affect us anymore. Sending you love, tenacious. 115.55 for my Leos. I hear you too. We're all walking this path together. Leo, the next 7 days. 116.16, sorry for Leo. So we're looking at the next 7 days, okay, for you. Energy, challenge, people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on, money, life, career, person on your mind, new love coming in possibly, and Aries through Pisces. And then I'm going to end with a clarity question for Spirit wants you to focus on this week for spiritual growth. Okay, you've got house 8, so you've got a hard energy here for you this week. It's not bad. I'm Scorpio. But it's all about a lot of change happening and facing your fears this week. So there could be a lot of change and some things ending and beginning this week. Okay, it doesn't have to always, every time somebody hears ended, I'm always afraid. They're like, no, I don't want my relationship to end. It's not about that. It could be about behaviors, habits, things you're doing. But we see a lot of things this week that are going to come up, a lot of karmic lessons, a lot of stuff, a lot of things that you're going to be facing, and it's time to let go of certain things and trust in the new that's coming in for you. What's your challenge? Leo, shadow. Dude, is this a deep week for my Leos? Nothing wrong with this, guys. I know Leos, everybody's always like, Leos are so upbeat and happy and optimistic. And we got to have fun readings for Leos because Leos aren't human. Leos are human. And we see some shit coming up for you this week. And maybe people aren't used to or don't. They always want you to be fun and optimistic and playful and lovely, and they want you to always be that fun. Thank you, Isa. They want you to be that fun loving Leo. Let's go. Leo's got this. But this is a week where it looks like some shit's coming up for you, and maybe you need people to back off a little bit, or maybe you need to communicate or open to the people around you and be like, look, I'm dealing with some stuff this week. I'm finding certain things are triggering me this week, and you're really pissing me off. And if you don't want to get punched in the face, maybe you should back down. No, I'm just kidding. Just trying to be a little funny there for you to lighten it up for my Leos. But it does seem that you may be feeling some fears this week, anxieties, overwhelming feelings. Okay? So it's okay to tell people back off this week and say, I'm in this energy. I have a lot going on, and I'm making a lot of change in my life, and I'm going through a lot of change, and you may not understand what I'm going through, and maybe you don't understand my spiritual process or my emotional process or my mental process. But I need you to understand that I'm not fully myself this week, and I'm feeling heavy. And it would be nice if I could either rely on you to comfort me for once, or, if you're around people that you feel like you're always comforting them, or, just be like, hey, I just need you to be understanding. I can't be there for you 100% this week. So let's take a look at the people around you. We're still in a human form, living a human existence. Move. I believe we're all star seeds, but we are still living a human existence. We've got reveal. So somebody definitely around you about to reveal something to you. We do see peace. It could be an apology. So if you're being triggered this week with this house 8 energy and shadow energy, I feel like it's only temporary. It's just the mood energy that you're sitting in. And I feel like somebody is about to open up and make peace with you or understand. So if you need to communicate with somebody, I feel like I just said in the beginning of the reading, I feel like they'll be understanding. It might start off triggering, but I feel like this person will understand. For others of you, there's somebody around you that wants to make peace with you. What does Spirit want you to focus on? All right, Spirit wants you to focus on a couple things. You already have all the answers. All right, so some of you really trying to figure out what's next or where you're going, and you're not sure, and Spirit's asking you to look within. You know what your next move is. It kind of gives me the energy of the 3 of Wands type of energy, where you're kind of looking out, have confidence, go for it, take the next step, take the challenge. Some of you, this could be a week of facing fears with that house 8. Endings bring new beginnings, but you know where you need to go. It's a general portion of the reading, so it could be work related, school related, family related, friends related. Some of you might want to travel, move. Some of you have somewhere else you want to go, and don't let guilt hold you back. All right. Focus on the here and now too. So if you're feeling certain fears this week, Leo, about where it is your next step is, or you're trying to focus on too many things at once, or your future too much, Spirit's saying stay in the here and now this week and stay present. Being present is going to be your best ally, because being present, it'll hold back. It'll help you from being triggered. It'll help you from having anxiety. You're going to realize by being present that past things that might be coming up for you, creating these fears, are just past things that no longer exist. So it's about you knowing that you're okay now, and just trust where it is you're going, and have faith and confidence and keep moving forward. So you're on the right path, and Spirit's saying that you're on the right path here. Don't have any fears, even if the next step seems like it's so far away or you're kind of clueless. Spirit says you have all the answers. Everything's going to come in towards you. Just go for it. Let's see work, life, career. Work, life, career. All right. See, it's about work for you, Devil. All right. It's about you trusting your ambitions. All right. Fool card. Some of you might be trying so hard to do something, or stressing. You have an attachment to work, and you're wondering what's next, or when your ships are going to come in, and it's like Spirit's trying to say, step into the unknown, take a leap of faith, right? Go on this adventure. Just trust you have some sort of good news coming in for you. So if things seem like they're stagnant for you and it's triggering you this week, this is career, money. If you feel like you're in a setback this week, It's just the energies. Let them swim through. Let them flow through. Don't hold on to them. And that's why you're seeing focus on the here and now. Stay present. The more present you are, the more you're going to see that these are just old fears coming up for you. This is just time. This is just the weak energy. Let it flow through. But you have a lot of triggering energies that are creating a lot of frustration, anxiety, and fears for you, and there's no reason for it this week. All right, you've got a beginning coming in. You've got something coming in for you on the horizon. It's not as far as you think. It could be a message, from somebody, an opportunity, good news, delayed news. Maybe you've been waiting for something and you haven't heard yet. Here it comes. The Page of Swords is just delayed, but it's up around the corner here. It's not like the Page where it could take a little longer. All right, so, and it's breaking your heart. It's like you're feeling, you're too attached here to the expectations and the outcomes when it comes to career and work and money. That's what this is telling me. You're so attached to what's happening that anytime something doesn't move, your heart feels it. And every time something moves, you get this pep in your step. And then it goes like this, like this, like this, like this. And that's because your expectations and your attachments to the outcome is so tight. You just can't let go. So this is going to be a week of you working on detachment. And I'm going to leave that there. Let's look at love. Detachment is for all of us, working on detachment. Let's see. The person on your mind. The person on your mind. Hello, Zaid. Thank you. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe. We have 200 in here. I should have 200 likes. All right. Person on your mind. Always holding back their feelings. Could be a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, fixed sign. The thing about this person is that when they make a decision, they're 100% about what they want. It's fixed energy. They get what they want. So if this is somebody that's holding back their feelings or they're being very, very secretive to you right now, remember we have the reveal card and we have the peace card. We see a sense of it's the destined time. This person's going to come forth and tell you how they feel or make peace. The Wheel of Fortune talks about positive movement forward, an opportunity coming in. This is the time. This is, take a chance, something coming in that is fated to happen. Where things may have felt stuck, they're moving. Okay, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong. Somebody about to reveal their feelings for you. And make peace. Or bring peace of mind to you. Right? We have the Ten of Swords. This could be somebody that you've had a painful ending with or had a painful argument with. It doesn't always have to be such a painful, huge, destructive energy. So we're seeing a possibility of some sort of peace being made, a truce. As I was going to say, Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like you can trust this person's honest approach to you. Might not be for everybody. But again, this fixed energy is saying, when I make a decision, I get what I want or I know exactly what I want. And if you've got this fixed energy and you've got somebody coming back to make peace, to reveal their truth, I feel like you can trust it with this person. But I'm always going to say, with the High Priestess, to those of you viewers out there, make sure you're really trusting your intuition with this and you're not creating illusions around a certain person. Remember, we're still in that energy. I'm going to keep saying it where, it's time. It's time to decide. Is this a good relationship? Is this a bad relationship? Do they truly love me or they breadcrumb me? Or am I fighting too much for this? Should I fight for this? Should I be putting so much energy into a relationship if they're not fighting back? This is the time for that as well. But this is a scenario here where I feel like somebody's coming back and saying, I'm ready, or let's do this again. Let's not give up on this. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Now, for newbies, new love, Looks like you could have somebody coming in pretty quick, faster than you think. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Right. We have somebody around the corner here, somebody you can trust, somebody who is looking for a commitment. All right. This person may have felt like they've had many failed relationships in the past, but they're giving it another chance. They're giving it another go. So this is somebody who's definitely saying, I'm looking for the real deal. I'm looking for somebody who really loves me. So you've got an honest relationship, somebody coming in. I look at this as I said that. Ace of Swords. You have an honest relationship for some of you who are looking. And who are looking for the real deal. So we see an opportunity here. But you have to be honest with yourself about relationships as well. And obviously, if you're not out there looking and you're not putting yourself in a position where you can meet somebody, unless it's the mailman, mail woman, Amazon driver, you're probably not gonna meet somebody this week. There's always a possibility, but chances are pretty slim. But we see a possibility of a water sign for you. Let's see Aries through Pisces, and then I'll do a spiritual message for you, a question for you to focus on this week. Come on in and hit that like button, guys. I should have 211 likes. Please. And subscribe. Aries. I got 2 for Aries. I can still feel you. I just wasn't ready for you. All right. Taurus. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. Gemini. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Cancer. You're an angel. Leo. I got spooked. Virgo, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Libra, you've been in my dreams. Scorpio, your beauty still moves me. Sagittarius, we'll be together again. And we have Capricorn, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. We have Aquarius, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. We have Pisces, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. So for spiritual growth this week, what does Spirit want you to focus on, Leo? Too many questions. We have apologies. All right. So we do see an apology coming in definitely for you guys. So this should be feeling very nurturing, feeling a sense of peace coming in this week for a lot of you. So we do see some evolving happening within relationships. But also, when you next find yourself about to say sorry, this is important for everybody, for something, how can you instead say thank you for something else in that moment? What patterns do you notice in what you're apologizing for? And what are you appreciating? Okay? Some of us that say sorry when somebody else did something wrong, or somebody bumps into you and you say sorry. It's, excuse me, or say excuse me, or you wait for the person to say sorry. If they don't, say thank you. Thank you for being sorry. No, I'm just kidding. That's me want to be an asshole sometimes. All right? When I'm not feeling enlightened. Virgo, 133. Virgo. Energies for the next 7 days, Virgo. And then we're going to look at, sorry, I didn't put up all the cards here yet from Leo. So energies for the next 7 days, your challenge, the people around you, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on, money, career, life, the person on your mind, new love coming in, Aries through Pisces. And last, I'll get a spiritual question for you to ponder on this week that'll help you in your spiritual growth. So the messages for Virgo. We have House 9, spirituality as well. Spiritual growth this week, Virgo. I love spiritual talk. Spiritual nerds here. All right, so this is a week. This is going to be a strong week for you. So just know that what you're going through, or if you're feeling all these different types of energies, shit coming up for you, your growth is being accelerated. You're being pushed into the into the next level. Right? A lot of spiritual growth happening here. Your challenge, wisdom. Trust in your knowledge. Trust in your knowledge. All right. You know, I get this. It's time for some of you to expand your knowledge. It's some of you, it's time to accept the spiritual growth of yours and start looking for a teacher. I go to one every week. I go to my therapist, my hypnotherapist. I mean, helping you get through these spiritual ascensions, the spiritual growth. Also, for a lot of you, this is about you seeking out the knowledge you need. Buying a tarot deck, self-reflecting. It's about listening to what's coming in for you. What's your higher self trying to say to you? It's like the Hierophant card. Knowledge is power. Don't block your knowledge this week. Trust your intuition. This is about higher level of spiritual learning. It's about expansion. Okay, so people around you, some of you, I'm being told, like, you really need to expand. You really need to start tapping in and understanding it's your time. There could be something that you need to teach. For some of you on a spiritual path that this resonates with, it looks as though you're waiting for your next teacher, and your teacher, you know, your challenge here, wisdom card, looking for your teacher. It's like, you got to look for within, and you've got to trust your own knowledge, and your teacher will come towards you. There is a teacher coming towards you that will appear when you're ready. Let's see the people around you. Kindness. People around you see you very, very kind and determined. All right. People actually, you may not see this, Virgo, joy. I love this energy. Love. All right. All right. Somebody could be on the hunt for you. Somebody's trying to figure out a way. I don't like that. Somebody could be stalking you. All right. Let's go with it's a sacred partner. All right. We don't want to go down the scary path. So the people around you love you. You have a lot of love around you. People find you very loving, kind, and very determined in your life, and they're happy to be in your presence. You may not feel this. Some of you Virgos, you may, because you're going through a lot of spiritual growth, you're going through a lot of changes in your life. You might be thinking, you might need to work on the way you feel or think people see you. What this is showing me is that people see you on such a high vibe light. And if you have any doubts about how people see you, this is right here. I pulled, look at how many cards I pulled out just for you and the people around you. And I got sacred. I could have pulled, I have 4 cards, and all 4 cards I get kindness, determination, joy, and love. So you're attracting that kind of people around you, the kind of family. You're bringing that out of family members. You're bringing that out of people around you as well. And maybe that's why your challenge here is trust in yourself, trust in your knowledge. Trust in, you know, the Hierophant is a teacher. The Hierophant is somebody who's helping others. And trust in that you are in your everyday life. You have this energy about you. Okay, so what does Spirit want you to focus on? So another thing I'm hearing, Virgos, is you have that energy here. Sorry, if you have that energy, and that means that you're in a good vibration too as well, to attract that kind of energy towards you, which is love, joy, sacred family. Remember to practice self-love. All right, slay all those thoughts you have. So Spirit wants you to focus on confidence this week. Isn't that a shocker with everything I was just saying? It comes with time and practice. It comes with time. So it's like this week you might be challenged. And each time you just trust and you keep moving forward. Some of you are venturing off into an area that is scary. And this spiritual growth is you're going through a transformation right now where you may have gone your whole entire life being very scared to speak up for yourself, afraid to show who you really are, show your talents. You may have been afraid to, you may have been just kind of pushed down a lot. So there's a part of you that's afraid to open up now. Maybe you were never encouraged when you were younger. Okay, and now you have to be your own cheerleader. So each time you try, no matter how many times you fall, you got to just keep getting up and going again. So this week could be a week where you're faced with some confidence issues, and it could be around your knowledge. So I'm hearing, I always hear imposter syndrome. You don't trust your knowledge. You always know something somebody doesn't know. And in this reading, it's showing that you know more than you think. And Spirit's trying to help you this week with trusting in your own knowledge and confidence. And having confidence in everything you say and do. Especially since people see you as coming from a place of love, joy, determination, and kindness. And they already see you as being very, very honest and sacred and spiritual. It's like people trust you. So don't doubt yourself this week. And if you don't know something, say it. I don't know. You know how many times I'm doing a massage and somebody says, what muscle's that? I don't know. Do you want to hear that from a massage therapist? I know every muscle in the body. I can tell you where I can feel every muscle on your body, right? But I'm not in the mood to answer, questions during a massage about what's this, how does that attack, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes I just go, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. My hands just go. I don't know what that is. People laugh because they know I do. They know I do. But it's just funny. So it's just sometimes, I just don't want to be in testing mode, I've had a physical therapist sit there and ask me all kinds of questions and yet get off the table and be like, how'd you do that? I had a surgeon ask me one time, what's that? I don't know why I just went off on that tangent. It was just funny. All right, business, money, career, and life, and then love. Money, career, and life. Money, career is stressing you out. You're losing sleep over it. And life, look at this. Stay true to your vision. You're a born leader. Money, Ace of Wands, on fire. Things are getting going. Use your creative self and trust. New ventures coming in for you. This is like the law of attraction, like I was telling you about, this energy, you're bringing things in. So if you're vibing like this, you're bringing in money. This is like some new venture you're going on, something you're doing has so much potential to make a lot of money. And then you have life, career is King of Wands. Look at this, born leader. This person has built their empire. So you're on your way to building your empire. If some of you are sitting home, retired, just maybe you're building an empire on Minecraft, right? Is that what you do on that game? Or Sims, right? But for those of you who are still functioning in life, looking and working in career and have to work, we're looking at you building your legacy. Whatever you're doing, this potential, if you're trusting your higher self, this spiritual growth, if you're on a spiritual and you're following what it is you want to do, your desires, we see, look at this, King of Wands. But it's keeping you up at night. You're suffering way too much. So this is talking about detachment. And this is a lesson for you as well. Trust, have confidence, and detach from the outcome. Because obviously you're very magnetic. You're going to manifest in something big. You're your boss. Something big with the King of Wands. This reminds me of like the emperor, any king. They've made it. They've got it. Okay? For some of you, now we're going into love. There's a person on your mind. I combine all the cards. That's how I read. But I do see a possibility of reigniting a flame. Somebody you've been losing sleep over. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. And for some of you, there's a potential new person coming in, Aries, Leo, Sag, that's going to light your fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Look at fire. I tried fixing it. I couldn't. Every time we're in retrograde, I cannot hide my accent. Fire. I was trying so hard not to say fire. All right. Somebody's gonna bitch that Virgo reading was so long, and people don't realize that sometimes I just interrupt it. It doesn't mean that you got a longer message. All right. We got Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So you got somebody come back and wants to work things out. Something's changing in this relationship. All right, could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Very fixed energy. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. It has been the struggle. So it seems like things have been stuck for a while in this relationship, and you've been left clueless because you're dealing with a fixed sign. When they back off, they back off. When they're ready to come in, they come in. But kind of a stubborn energy. And we see, like, you both have invested in this relationship, but neither one could figure out how to get things to work out or move on. And we see a person wanting to work things out, the Three of Pentacles. So we do see reigniting. And we've got the Four of Swords here. So it's almost like this energy of relax. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that word relax, but it's saying relax, let down your guards, sit down, take a rest from worrying about this relationship or losing sleep over this relationship. Because the two of you mutually feel that you've invested a lot, but both of you just feel like you weren't getting anywhere or are not getting anywhere, that you might need time, Four of Swords, to work things out. And you guys will. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. New person too. We see somebody destined to be on your path coming in soon for you. So we see Ace of Wands. Could be a fire energy, strong Leo energy. They have Leo twice. But we have all the fixed signs too. We have Four of Wands. We have somebody who's looking for commitment. We've got somebody who's very curious about you, Virgo. So the Aries, Leo, Sag. So more fire energy, very flirty energy. Somebody really wanting to flirt with you, wanting to get to know you. Very curious about what's up. This is somebody who is definitely somebody who wants a commitment, somebody who's not playing around. All right, you don't know who this person is yet, so they're kind of sitting in the background. They're not showing you who they are. So, but they're going to come out and reveal who they are soon. They will communicate with you. All right, they will flirt with you. So this person might come out unexpected. Could be somebody that you know through family. It could be somebody, you're moving homes, you're going somewhere, or you're working on your house, or there's some sort of celebration or reunion happening around you this week where somebody finally speaks up and tells you how they feel. We got the Chariot card. Definitely could be traveling somewhere, going somewhere, and could be Cancer. All right, coming towards you. So we do see new love potential coming in for you. Page of Wands, it could be any day now. Any day now. But again, we got those traveling energies too as well. So let's see Aries through Pisces, and then your weekly clarity card for spiritual growth. Aries, I still love you. Taurus, you feel like home to me. Gemini, I just wasn't ready for you. Cancer, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Leo, something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Virgo, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Libra, being apart has been life-changing for me. Scorpio, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Sagittarius, how could you still love me after all I've done? Capricorn, my mind and heart always come back to you. Aquarius, maybe we're just too different. Pisces, I can't handle your words right now. So what's your question to ponder on this week? Miss Kim, to you, hello. We have identity, right? And that goes with the confidence card that we were getting. Opening up, self-expression. Spirituality, again, showing up for you too. It's really about knowing who you are and not being afraid to show it. Okay, we've got elders. Consider your relationships with the elders in your life. How do these relationships keep you stuck in old patterns? All right, I love that. Really focus on that this week. What do they teach you about the ways you've grown in recent years? All right, I do see silence. Where is there just too much noise happening in your life, and where do you need silence? And also, where do you need just silence and to be quiet and listen to what's going on with you or what's going on around you? And we have anger. So look at what's making you angry this week. What does this anger teach you about your current priorities? What are your next steps to address these priorities? So if you're finding yourself getting angry over and over, this is a spiritual lesson coming up for you. Are you giving too much energy to a situation? Have you? Have you taught people how to show up for you and it's starting to overwhelm you because it's not an equal give and take? Somebody always wants something from you and it's making you angry, and yet anytime you need something from that person, they're never there. But when they come back around, you've trained these people, you've trained people in your life to respond. You respond like that. So take a look at that this week. We have Libra. All right, Libra, 150-40, Libra. We're looking at the next 7 days. I'm going to see the energies. I'm going to see your challenge, the people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on. I'm going to look at money, life, career, person on your mind, a new person, Aries to Pisces, and spiritual question at the end. So we have Trine. This is a good energy for you in your season. Happy birthday to my Libras. All right, so you're feeling pretty good this week. It looks like you're in harmony, perfect flow. So it's like if this is the week you want to get things done, if you're trying to get things done or you're trying to balance out relationships, it feels as though this week is going to work out nice and smooth for you. All right, what's your challenge? It's a good energy to work with, especially if you're trying to come to some sort of resolution with different relations in your life. This is a good week for you to confront people, talk to people, communicate, because it does show that you're in the flow. It's the right time, right place. Challenge. We have positive movement forward. So this could be regarding your money and your your material life. Some of you feel stuck. You're not seeing things move forward for you, and it's really stressing you out. So we're going to have to see what Spirit has to say about that. It's like you can't see the positive movement all the time, or you're not seeing it, or you just feel stuck. Like, come on, things are not moving. And we just want, it's like Spirit wants you to know the energy this week is you're getting the support from the angels if you resonate with that, but you're in the flow. You're in perfect. Everything's flowing the way it's supposed to. Sometimes we need to remember that when things feel stuck, it's stuck for a reason. There's something else going on that you might not be seeing. Okay. So let's see the people around you, Libra. All right. We have family. Let's see what else we get for the people around you. A lot of family around you. Maybe this is the week for you to have those difficult conversations with family. All right. We have the Death card. Okay. So again, something needs to be confronted. Something needs to end regarding family. A new beginning. And some of you may be fearing some of you may be fearing, saying something that needs to be said because you have a fear of not having family or being abandoned, right? If you say something, if you speak up, and this is the week where it feels like it's a perfect week for you to reconcile with a lot of different family members. So if there's somebody in your family that you need to reconcile with, or it's been weighing heavy on you, this could be the week to help heal each other's heart, okay? It's time to put something to an end, Libra, and move forward. Let go of something and move forward. All right, so what does Spirit want you to focus on? All right. Every hurricane comes to an end. We have a hurricane coming in Florida right now. So this week might be a little messed up. But Spirit wants you to know this death card to people around you. Every hurricane comes to an end. It's time to resolve some sort of issues in your family. And that could be family of friends, soul family, real blood family. I also get shark for you. Swim away from the situation. So there's definitely a situation that some of you need to put an end to. There's no win situation here. Let's look at money, career life. Money, career, and life. Money, Ace of Swords. Wands. So something you're doing or some new venture coming in for you or something that you're thinking about starting, start it. So if you're getting inspired, have the courage, the willpower to do this because this is going to attract a lot of money in for you. All right, has a lot of potential, whatever this is you're working on. All right, career, you're super stressed, keeps you up at night. You're either in a career that is causing a lot of loss of sleep and a lot of anguish. It might be time to use whatever inspiration you're having, whatever creative urge you have to go on a different path. Have courage. Because your challenge is positive movement forward, Libra. And you're doubting it and you're losing sleep over this. So for some of you, something that you've been already working on, you're losing sleep and you're wondering if this is going to bring in money. And you're seeing, just trust, there's so much potential here. Manifest. We've got the Hanged Man, though. The problem is it does feel like you're always waiting, or you feel stuck. You're being asked to let go and surrender to the process. We have the Queen of Swords here. Think logically, maybe reorganize, look at things from a different perspective. It might be time for you to take a step back, to revamp things, to look at what started your passion in the first place. So this is about really, really becoming independent. For some of you, if you haven't taken this step, you're being asked to really, if you're inspired to do something, go for it. You have the intelligence and you have what it takes to make it work. But the thing is if you're already doing this or you're doing this, what you're struggling with is you're not seeing the movement happen fast enough. And you just got to surrender and let go and go through this transition. Because you're going to be very happy and independent if you follow your passion. The Justice card. Strong Libra energy coming in for you. This is about you harmonizing, your relationship with the universe and manifesting and being able to trust. This is truth coming in. Trust in your truth. You know what's right. This is also, business and merchant. It's like trust. You're very intelligent. And it's just about finding that peace and finding that balance and integrity and showing up for yourself. Things are going to work out. Look at the Six of Pentacles. The universe is going to work out in your favor. All right, could be a very generous offer coming your way too. Money might be feeling like it's moving slow, Libra, but it's going to pay off in the end. And this could be happening this week. You might be seeing it pay off for you. Remember, I'm doing the next 7 days. So we're talking about where things feel like they're not moving for you. You've got this energy, this trine energy for the whole week that says perfect flow. Yes, it is. Libra, everything's working out for you, even throughout your season, the Libra season. Just stay at it. It's like keep your emotions in check this week. Keep your emotions in check because it does seem like you have unnecessary suffering. You're too focused on the end game. I think, I don't know who else got this, but it's all about detachment. It's time to detach Find what originally sparked this new initiative, what really started this. Find your passion again. Focus on the passion and trust that it's going to work out. Detach from the outcome here because you're headed towards success. All right. If that resonates with you. If you're not working or looking for work, then obviously this isn't going to work, isn't going to resonate with you. And we see an end in this week. Every hurricane comes to an end. So something is coming into balance for you this week regarding money and material world and career. So let's look at love for you, the person on your mind. The Sun card could be a Leo. Could have been a breakup, the Tower moment. I guess it was. We see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We see the Wheel of Fortune. We see the Seven of Pentacles. And we see the Ace of Pentacles. So, all right, there's been some movement in a situation. Could be regarding a Leo. Could be another air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Fixed energy. So it seems like there's been a pause in a relationship with that Hanged Man. And it's like you want to see some sort of growth. You want to relive. You want this to reconcile. There's a lot of feelings between the two of you still that has not gone away. There may have been some lack of movement with the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles, but with the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles showing up, that says, your patience is paying off. Something, good luck is coming in. A new opportunity is coming in. And for a lot of you, I'm going to throw this out there because I can't help but say this when I see these two cards together. That opportunity or that door that's opening up for you is going to be like winning the lottery. You're destined for this. You're destined for this opportunity. You're destined for a lot of money, a lot of good luck in your life. A lot of good luck. This is winning the lottery. And it does look as though somebody that you feel is your destined partner and makes you very happy, I feel like you have a door they're going to open up to you. They're coming in to open up to you. So it could be this rebirth here with this Death card. And look at Nine of Swords. There you are, losing sleep. Spirit always wants me to say when I see this card, detach from the outcome. You're focusing on your fears and your negative mind is taking control. Everybody has negative, positive mind, but it's time to come back into neutral or positive mind. You're so drowning in the negativity that something's not going to work out, especially with money too and career. It's like it's hitting you, the storm. Look, it's like the storm is hitting you from all angles, Libra. I feel you, I hear you. But it's coming to an end for you. And just detach from any expectations that you're holding on to and let things unfold for you. For some of you, there's a brand new opportunity coming in for you, a Leo energy. Somebody you can trust. Somebody who's looking for a trusting relationship. And this is right around the corner. It may or may not be this week with that Ace of Pentacles, but we do see the Three of Cups here. I'm looking at new love. So we see a possibility of an opportunity for you to go out with friends. And you may be meeting somebody when you go out with friends. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, another a water sign. So we see a date coming in for you. And I see the Knight of Cups. So I see a romantic offer coming in for you. Okay. So I do see the light shining in your sky again. Whether it starts this week, the next 7 days, it could be the following week or during your Libra season, because the Ace of Pentacles gives me something a little bit up around the corner. I said, sometimes you say the weirdest things and it distracts me. I don't know what you mean by that, but it's distracting. All right, let's look at Aries through Pisces and your spiritual message. All right, Aries, I still love you. Taurus, You feel like home to me. Gemini, I can't handle your words right now. Cancer, I just wasn't ready for you. Leo, would you reject me? Virgo, I miss you regardless of how things seem. Libra, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Scorpio, my heart is telling me just do it. Sagittarius, is it possible to forgive and forget? Capricorn, something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. All right. Aquarius, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Pisces, I'm a better person because of you. All right, guys, let's do your spiritual question. Spiritual question. Libra, the sidekick. Who is waiting to help you here? What must shift in you in order to receive this help? So, Spirit, there's somebody around you that's trying to be of help to you or give you a helping hand. And we see thank you and welcome. So I see a lot of blessings coming in for you. Letting go of detachment and knowing that you're going to be very happy here in the future. All right. But some of you are in a mindset of, I can't give up. I gotta, I'm stressing. If I let it go, if I don't think about this, then it's not going to happen. And that's not true. I'm also seeing animals, in your life. Maybe listen to the animals around you, find comfort. They could be bringing you messages. Certain animals showing up for you could be they could be your spirit animals trying to bring you messages. What can they teach you and about who you are and are not and where you're centering in your daily life? What do you want to do with these lessons as well? Okay. I'm going to do my quick break. It's 2 hours. I'm just going to stand up and go to the restroom, guys. I will be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. You guys get a leg shot, all right? So at least it's a bonus. I'm going to have a death soon. Leg shot. You guys are going to remember the days when I was hustling. Remember the days when Frankie used to sit on the floor when she was building her YouTube channel? I'll have a death sooner or later. Remember where she wore the same shirts every day? This is all about the hustle and the grind. Thank you. I did legs yesterday. And I could barely, so just imagine trying to get up from the floor when you did legs. You should have known my workout yesterday. Back squats, and keep squatting. And yeah. Somebody's going to think my Libra read was super long. But you'll be laughing at these days sooner or later. Scorpio. 20808. Scorpio. Go Scorpio. Scorpio, we're looking at the next 7 days for you. Challenges, the energy, the challenges, the people around you, what Spirit wants you to know. Money, life, career. Money, career, life, and then the person on your mind, and then if any new love's coming in, Aries to Pisces, and then I'm going to pull a spiritual question for you, spiritual advice. Okay, so the energies for my Scorpios. Scorpio. Can't wait for Scorpio season. The new moon Scorpio eclipse. We have to get through Libra season first, but All right, Aquarius energy. So this is about showing your originality, being original. Just keep being original, Scorpio. Keep being original. Keep sitting on the floor, Scorpio. You got this. Okay. This is a time, this week is a time for you not to doubt anything in your life. All right. Just keep being you. Keep doing what you do. It's your originality that is going to make you stand out above all others. Okay. Work, life, anything, family, love. So that can even relate in love readings when you're thinking that there's somebody else on the horizon, or somebody has their eye on somebody else. What makes you different is going to work for you this week. So keep that in mind. What makes you original, so shine your originality, is going to make you stand out above the rest. I don't mind sitting on the floor, but it does hurt your legs after a while. What is your challenge, Scorpio, for this week? Rest and rejuvenate. Put down the swords. Put down the swords. Take a step back. You've done it. Enough. Take a little vacation. Take a couple days off. All right? It's about really taking a break. So the Rest and Rejuvenate card to me says there's nothing else you can do in a situation. It is working. It's working itself out. If you don't take a step back and you're in this energy of being overwhelmed, you're going to give off that energy in every situation that you're encountering. So you are being, just step back. Hear that. Just step back. If something triggers you, work related, money related, love related, anything, and you have the energy where you want to do more to make it happen, or do more to fix something, it's probably going to have an energy of resistance, and it's probably not going to work out in your favor. Okay, so let's see the people around you. We see the Death card. Okay, so the Death card is talking about changes, a lot of changes. People see a lot of changes with you, or there's a lot of change happening around you, or something needs to change with your relationships around you. Okay, something needs to come to an end and a fresh start. All right, and we have wisdom. So people see you very wise too, Scorpio. So let's see how that all plays out here. The Death card is your energy. And when you're sitting in your originality, you're sitting in your energy, Scorpio, and you're not being so reserved or so held back at times and not expressing yourself. That's what people like about you. They find you very, very wise, very intelligent. And also, you transform so much that you're never the same person. So the energy here of the Death card also is saying, like, where do you already know that something's not working for you in a relationship? Where do you need to communicate with other people about expressing your feelings? Where are things not in harmony? Doesn't mean you have to end a relationship. It just means you have to end something within the relationship. Okay? Also know that if you're going through a huge transformation and a lot of things have ended in your life, right? There's new beginnings coming in for you. You've got a whole new start, a whole new fresh canvas here. And we see, a whole new cycle happening for you. Let's see what Scorpio Spirit wants you to focus on. But something needs to come to end. Something needs to be talked about between relationships, and a pattern. Surrendering. We have Castle. It's time for healing, not war. And that's the same thing I get with the Rest and Rejuvenate. So something needs to end again with relationships. And if you keep trying to push at it, you're going to create a war. If you take a step back and just let it go for a minute, just chill, give it a break, let your swords down and heal, things are going to resolve a lot quicker. But you may be adding fuel to the fire this week if you keep being persistent. Okay? Take yourself out on a date. Go do something, go focus on you. Let's look at life, love, money, and then love. That's funny, the Leo read. All right. All right. Money, career, life. All right. All right. Money is moving, Scorpio. Money's moving. Knight of Wands. All right. Keep grinding. Keep going. And we're talking about it in general here. All right. So you're very passionate about something you're doing. Just keep being passionate about what you're doing here. Use your originality. All right. Your originality is going to shine. Be daring and take risks. Okay. But we see money moving pretty quick soon, or this week, maybe even this week. Money coming in. All right. If you're inspired to do something, revamp, go, anything like that. Kind of like I revamped my website, you know what I mean? Anything like that. If you're inspired to do things, do it this week. Just take action like that. All right. This isn't going against what I said here about taking a break, not pushing at things. Okay. This is saying take inspired action. This over here is talking about if you just can't let something go and you keep going, you're coming from an overwhelmed energy, that's going to end up in a battle, all right, whether it's with a relationship or not, or work. But if you are taking, passionate, inspired action when it comes to your money and your work, your career, everything's unfolding, right? Everything's unfolding perfectly. The Temperance card. Maintain self-control. Don't get too excited. If things seem like they're going one way or the other, sometimes they look like this, sometimes they look like that. Just keep hustling and going and grooving. All right. But not out of a state of fear. Your life, you get the 4 of Swords. Okay. And so it's going to be an energy. Your life is talking about healing. It's talking about being able to take a time out when you need one. It's about adding meditation into your life. And this is the 4 of Swords twice for you. It's knowing when to take a time out. So you're really being asked to focus on this week. When is it okay to just back off and not worry about if something's going to move or work out? When can you stop taking on something? When can you stop thinking about somebody? I have this thing where when I'm taking a shower, unless you're physically with me and I'm dating you, nobody's coming in the shower with me. All right, no thoughts, nothing. I go in the shower, I go in there to cleanse. I let the water cleanse everything off my spirit, my system, my soul. All right. If I start thinking about work, if I start thinking about who's pissing me off, I start thinking about that's bringing somebody in the shower with you. And so that's kind of an energy on a funny level with me, but an energy throughout life that you're going to have to learn to know when to take a break, let go, Scorpio. And you hear this a lot. We've got everything's working out. Look at this. Could be a collaboration coming in for you very soon. This could be somebody you work with already coming up with a new idea, saying, hey, do this, or I have inspiration for you, or helping you out. This could actually be teaming up with somebody who has a project for you, somebody who knows somebody who wants your help, all right, or needs your expertise. All right, but we do see something happening here where putting the work in is going to pay off. All right. Somebody sees you putting the work in. You've got it going on. This is talking about an overall energy of you are being recognized and you're also learning as you're going. So everything you're going through right now is the foundation. You're collecting all the data, the foundation of what you need for your future, for your life. So enjoy the journey. And this is all your effort is going to pay off. And look, we got the Ten of Cups here. So this is talking about, the Ten of Cups talks about success, blessings, good fortune, marriage for you, a happy family, stability, and security. So you're doing all the work now, and you're headed towards this Ten of Cups. Okay? So kind of sit back and chill. I don't want trigger word, chill, relax. All right? You got it coming in. Enjoy the journey. And Scorpio's like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Don't tell me what to do. All right? Let's see love for you. The person on your mind. The person on your mind. The person on Scorpio's mind. I wonder. All right. Somebody's causing you a lot of pain, Scorpio. Separation. Got that death card again. What needs to happen here? We got the Temperance card again for you. And we got your person. Knight of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, strong Sag. All right. Scorpio, you got to let go of the grief. If you're trying to if you're in separation, or you've gone through a lot of pain in your past, I don't care how it resonates, you've got to let go of that grief. You got to trust again. So it does show that you are trying the transition, the card, death card, you are, but there's a sense of letting go of the past now. We see the mutual energy between the two of you is Temperance. So there's restoration here, coming together, bringing things back into a balance. It's a strong energy of you and your person coming back into balance this week. All right. But you have to surrender or let go. I mean, I don't want to recap the whole reading and go back here a little bit. That energy read was there for a reason for this. And we see, the two of you wanting to restore balance together. But we also see the challenge could be the two of you have hot and cold behavior. You've got the Knight of Wands, somebody who's very passionate, driven, will fight, determined, and can have a negative energy as well. And we have you over here. If you can't let go, if you can't sacrifice or surrender, let go of control, then you have the same energies, both passionate energies. And it's going to bring in a challenge of Temperance. So for this to be the mutual energy, the challenge position and mutual energy, you're talking, the two of you, it's just about taking a little bit of break. And it looks as though allowing your person to come towards you, because they're the knight. They're the one who brings messages. They're the one who comes towards you. Stop trying to make it happen, Scorpio. You're the magician. I know Gemini gets that card, but Scorpio is actually the magician of the tarot, of the zodiac. So you have such this strong determination to make something happen. At the same time, you're missing the key point. You've got to detach and let go completely. Not just pretend. I'm going to try and fool the universe. I'm going to try and fool my spirit. I'm going to try and fool myself. I'm going to pretend like, yeah, I detached, but I'm going to check every second of the friggin' day. It's not working for you anymore. It's not working for you, Scorpio. I'm giving it to you. You've got to forget. Let go as if it's just not. And let this person come to you. They will fight for this. They will come. If that's truly what you're desiring. Right now, the Eight of Swords energy, this is talking about being trapped by your own self-imposed thoughts. Getting stuck in the negative mind when shit doesn't work out for you as fast as you want it to. That Four of Swords energy. You got to give it a break. The card goes there. Look at the King of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Two of Pentacles, all right? So right now you're going through this energy of the Two of Pentacles, all right? It just feels like there's so much going on and you do want a balance in your life. You want things to chill, all right? This is an energy this week and autumn season with Libra is all about restoring balance to relationships. And I feel like there's a strong opportunity for you to restore balance to many of your relationships in your life, like I was saying in the beginning here. But it's going to be strongly about you surrendering and letting go of the attachment, okay? All right, we got the World card. So we see a journey has ended. We see, if you allow it to, a journey has ended, a chapter, and a new chapter is about to begin. And so your person coming towards you. Let's see if there's any new love coming towards Scorpio. We do see a possibility of another Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus coming towards you. Could be an Aries, strong Aries, Leo, Sag. But we do see a possibility of, somebody coming towards you, the next chapter, a new beginning. Could be somebody who's very passionate about you. Look at this. Look at it coming in quick for you, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Might take you by surprise. Okay, especially with this Knight of Wands energy. Some of you could have a choice to make. You have options. Two potentials coming in for you. Very passionate, somebody very, very adventurous. I love both these cards. Very passionate, very adventurous. Somebody could be a fighter, very Marsy energy, a soldier-like, that kind of competitor, a protector, fighter. And we got this energy coming in towards you when you least expect it too. Okay? And we've got the Queen of Wands. So it could be a strong Aries, Leo, Sag. Stay focused on your vision. Keep throwing off that energy of confidence and being magnetic, and you're attracting love into your life. All right, let go. Ten of Swords, Scorpio. I'm just being an ass today for Scorpios. I'm trying to tell you to let go and allow the new to come in. Allow what's wanting to come in to come in. All right, let's do Aries through Pisces and then a spiritual question. I always do long readings on Sundays. But Scorpio always gets hell from Pisces because Pisces thinks I put too much energy into Scorpio. But it's because I take my break just before Scorpio. And everybody thinks that I'm doing a reading that entire time. Isn't it weird how people focus on the time even though it's a 4-hour live? Aries. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Taurus, I don't know how I feel anymore. Gemini, my mind and heart always comes back to you. Cancer, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. We have Leo, I feel safer in the silence. We have Virgo, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. We have Libra, your words linger in my mind. Scorpio, lying was just easier than telling you the truth. Sagittarius, I got spooked. Capricorn, I feel damaged like I just can't do this. Aquarius, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And Pisces, how could you still love me after all I've done? Let's see your question to ponder on this week. Yeah, I drink a lot of these kind of drinks. I should be a sponsor, but they're keto cold brew. Have all the things we need. I'm on reset. I pay attention to my health a lot. We have home life. So something's going on around your home life. Okay? And we see something you need to talk about. But you are learning a lot about yourself, it seems, or you're going through some sort of transformation here, and it's around home life. And it could be patterns that you need to deal with that you've learned from the past, okay? And we have sexuality. So Scorpio's like, yeah, I don't need to know anything about that. But it's also really self-expressing and healing any wounds that you may have regarding sexuality, being more intimate or expressing yourself a little bit more. And we see hope. Think of a big dream you have. How do you stop yourself from moving forward with this dream? What are you trying to protect by doing so? All right, so don't lose faith. You stop by getting overwhelmed and attaching to, I see travel coming in for some of you too. By not letting go of detachment. This week's detachment is for a lot of signs, like really focusing on detachment. I don't think it was a short reading at all. I think all my reads pretty much are the same. I do the same spread for each reading. I'm not going to sit and make up stuff. Whatever comes through comes through, but I look at my timestamps afterwards just to please everybody, and I'm not going to do it anymore. But everybody's pretty much the same, between 10 and sometimes 15 minutes, and that's an awful long time for a reading. And I don't see a lot of other readers doing that. Because they're probably smarter than I am. Sagittarius. So whenever I see something about time, I've got to learn to stop letting that trigger me. But it's a learning curve. Sagittarius. Let me get some sage. Woo! Sage. Sagittarius, 2:30. 2:30, 2:30, 2:30, 2:30, 2:30, 2:30. Sagittarius. All right, next 7 days, Sagittarius. The current energy that you might be sitting in, the challenge, people around you, what Spirit wants you to focus on, money, career, life, person on your mind, new person coming in, Aries to Pisces, and a clarity question. We have trine energy for you. So who else had this? I think Libra had this. This week looks like a really good week to find balance in relationships. Seems like a really good week to take certain challenges head on. So if you need to reconcile with people, or if you have something you want to say to somebody, or if you're wanting to fix something, or at work you really want to confront somebody, or just seems like a week that everything's going to work out for you. Like now's the time to kind of settle some old stuff and really find harmony in your relationships. Also, it's going to be a week too of you're going to see real clearly who is good for you and who is not good for you. Let's see your challenge. Your challenge this week. Sacrifice, the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Some of you could have Pisces in your chart too as well. But this is a challenge of you trust and letting go. Some of you really, it's about that sword and cutting out the bullshit. I don't know if I can get in trouble from swearing too much on YouTube, so I'm trying to. All right, but we see that this is really a week of you letting go of you're coming to terms with certain things in your life. You're either putting down your foot and you're making things happen, and you're finding out who are your real friends, who's your true friends at work, who, what relationships are really meaningful for you, and what relationships are just no bueno. It's like it's hit that point. Like, I'm saggy. Should I have to ask when you're going to text me or when you're going to call me, or should I have to keep bothering you for a raise when you know I'm worth it? Do I have to, it's about knowing that. It's about knowing, do I have to put all the work in, or are you going to put some work in too? And it might be a week of you finally feeling that energy, like, I want the same energy back coming towards me. I deserve that energy towards me. Right? And whether you act upon it this week, that's up to you. Sag, I feel like you have no fear. You would do it as soon as you're inspired to do it. But at least this week, you already have begun starting to see, wait a minute. Would I have waited for this person 10 years ago? Why now? What makes this person so important that I have to do everything? And this could be also family too. You come into realization that you're just putting more in than your family's giving back to you. And it's a time too to be like, if you're not going to evolve, and I'm not gonna keep coming down this way and take care of everything. You're gonna start seeing a big difference between relationships. And you're going to start seeing where you may want to put more into certain relationships because you're like, no, they deserve it. Let's see the people around you. So you're really cutting out a lot of, like the muddy waters that's keeping you sluggish and keeping you moving slow. All right, we see communication, we see peace, we see care. All right, so Cancerian energy too. So somebody might be communicating with you this week. And again, love. There's a lot of love around you too. So know that. So if somebody or people that you love, it seems as though many of you are going to communicate this week about your feelings, about how they're showing up for you, how you're showing up for them. You may find yourself coming to a lot of terms with people or reconciling with a lot of people in your life. It might seem like everything's moving nice and flowy. And also, this is, again, you might be finding out, okay, you might be seeing such a contrast. This is how people treat me when they care. This is a communication. This is what people talk about when they have a problem in communication and we work things out. So you may be talking to somebody and you're like, oh, this person's hearing me, listening to me. Now you're over here talking to a person that you're holding on to and they won't listen to you. And you're going to see the huge contrast that you're going to go, this is not cutting it for me. This is how it's supposed to be. All right. So you do have a lot of people that love and care about you right now. And I see a lot of peace treaties being made, and a lot of communication this week. So what does Spirit want you to focus on, Sag? Spirit wants you to focus on the present moment, here and now. Focus on the here and now. Stay present. Your mind's wandering. You're either thinking about past thoughts, thinking about future thoughts, what ifs, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Stay in the present moment and enjoy the moment for what it is now. Okay? If you feel like you're being pulled out of alignment, come back to the now moment. All right? You already have all the answers that you seek, okay, is what I'm getting for you. And I forget what other sign got this. It's time for some of you to take a journey. Some of you are focusing way too much on the past, and you can manifest your every wish, okay? But it's about staying in the present moment, detaching, and focusing on what it is you truly want in your life. All right. Some of you are way too in your head, holding on to somebody from the past, or blaming yourself for something that happened in the past, or wondering how things could have been different if you had showed up differently or they had showed up differently in the past. All right. It's about living in the now. Okay. Focusing on the now. So money, career, and life for you. Sun is going to shine. Money. Career, 9 of Wands, though. You're burnt out. You're tired. It's a setback. Your life, though. The Judgment card. It's time. It's time to awaken to your calling. Right? You're seeking happiness. It seems like some of you are fine with money. It seems like, you're happy where you're at. Your job, though, it seems like you've been persistent with it, but you're tired and worn out. And the more you're worn out, the more depleted you're going to become and less happy with the money that you're making. Some of you might be afraid to follow your calling or make that change or decision because you may lose money. Right now, you're comfortable with what you make or comfortable with how you've been living for all these years. And it's like, but do you love where you're at anymore? You may have loved it at one point, but do you love it now? Because it does look like it's taken a lot out of you and created a lot of stress. And there's an inner calling. You're being called to do something else, and you're being called to renew, like a whole new renewal. It's like, recreate yourself. Do something that you're inspired to do, something different. We're only on this earth once in this lifetime. We may come back. I don't know how all that works. I don't know the truth. But, you only have so many years here in this lifetime to, do what you're meant to do. And don't focus on just the money, the material things. You do what you're supposed to do, and it's going to work out for you. You may be holding yourself back from making more than you're comfortable with. So you are being asked to kind of go within with that Sun and the Judgment card. What's your soul calling you to do? Ask for clarity. But you've got this energy of luck around you, the Sun energy, Leo energy, this energy of ambition and courage and strength to get through anything that comes your way. So if you decide to go down a new path, what's going to hold you back? There isn't anything you can't get through. You're showing up as the Nine of Wands. Resilient. I've been through so much, so a new path isn't going to be shit. You're not going to stay on the same steps of the new path as long as you did the first time around. You've already been there, done so many things. You've already learned so many lessons that this new path you're going down, when you decide to walk through that door, it's not going to be like when you first walked out of high school. You know so much more now that you're going to know what to do as long as you are ambitious and driven and you're putting in the work. So there's nothing holding you back except you are maybe a little bit of feeling tired and worn out from having worked so hard so far. So your work might be draining you, and it might be time for a fresh new start. So let's look at love. Look at the Temperance card. All right. Following your higher self, Temperance card, following the divine, trusting that the divine is going to balance things out for you if you're in the flow of the divine. You've got the Trine card, perfect flow. Let's see the person on your mind. All right, so we got somebody coming towards you pretty quick. Somebody who may have been holding back, you've been waiting on for a while. You've been, the Magician card. Could be a Gemini energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's making some sort of decision to maybe come back towards you, to heal things, to work things out. Could be a Pisces. But the Pisces is in your position too, the Hanged Man. You've been waiting. So this is also about you taking a look at things from a new perspective. This could be a brand new beginning with this person, the Magician card. We got Four of Wands. It's like they miss the stability, the Ten of Pentacles. So this looks good. All right, the Justice card. This could be somebody that you've been married to in the past. Could be a soul contract, somebody you were married to in a past life. This could be for singles too. This could be somebody coming back in for you or coming in for you in this lifetime. We see the Libra season, soul contract here, peace being made. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, this is a relationship that's either going to end up in marriage or it's a marriage that you're reconciling. So somebody's making a decision here and things are taking a 180 here. All right. Got the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it looks like somebody wants stability. It looks like somebody wants their family back. Right? A lot's been going on. A lot of Two of Pentacles here, making a decision. It's about you seeing things from a different perspective. Do you want this person back in your life? Do you want them, if it's a reconciliation, are you ready? Has there been any changes? I do see the Trine energy, so I kind of feel like this person cares a lot about you. And again, we're seeing communication and wanting to make peace because this person really loves you. Okay, so this was the people around you. So it seems like a family member also. It could be a father of your or mother of your children. It could be, but it's somebody who wants a commitment, who misses being home. For new love, I do feel like a lot of you have got it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming towards you. You've got your next partner, somebody who's meant to be your long-term connection coming towards you. All right. And we got the Six of Cups, both mutual love, mutual respect. It's about you wanting this in your life now. And it's about you sacrificing and surrendering to the old ways of thinking, no longer cutting people out of your life, cutting relationships out of your life, and no longer focusing on the past here, the Six of Pentacles. Focus on the here and now. Because there's somebody coming in with mutual attraction for you, and somebody here that is potential marriage for you. They're very stable. But you've got to get out of the past for some of you. This is new. So I already did the old. This is new. Okay? Got to make that decision to get out of the past, guys. Let's do Aries to Pisces and then a clarity question. Aries to Pisces. Aries, you inspire me. This is for anybody on your mind. It's just a bonus. Taurus, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Gemini, I got spooked. Cancer, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Leo, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Virgo, I just wasn't ready for you. Libra, would you reject me? Scorpio, I can't handle your words right now. Sagittarius, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Capricorn, maybe we were just too different. Aquarius, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Pisces, how could you still love me after all I've done? So what does Spirit want you to ponder on? What does Spirit want you to ponder on this week? Perfection here. What story are you telling yourself about the way things are supposed to be? How do these visions of perfection prevent you from fully engaging with and making changes to your present situation? I also get doubt for you. So where is your faith lacking? How is this keeping you stuck? With that Pisces energy too is also a stuck energy. What will help you build up on the faith you need in order to take an edgy but necessary step? This could be regarding your work as well. There's just so many. I got wandering. What are your feelings, beliefs, or stories about the act of aimlessly wandering and just seeing what comes in for you, exploring, being the explorer that you're meant to be, Sagittarius? Capricorn. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Where's my Capricorns? $246.36. You're welcome. You guys enjoying today's messages? Capricorn, looking at the energy for this week, next 7 days. You got 2 cards coming up. Challenges, the people around you, what Spirit wants you to know. Money, life, money, career, life. Person on your mind. New people coming in. New love coming in. Aries to Pisces. And then a spiritual clarity question at the end. So we got it all today, right? So I'm going to get going. We have Chiron opposition. Some of you feeling some pain this week and needing to heal certain things that are coming up for you, right? I think Chiron is it's in Aries, but I think it's in retrograde right now. And so you might be revisiting old shit that's coming up for you. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but you've got an opposition, so a point of tension, a power struggle right now. So there's definitely an imbalance in your life. This week you might be feeling like you're frustrated with relations, frustrated with work, frustrated with certain things, certain people in your life, co-workers. This is a general part, right? So there's a power struggle, and this is where, like, we have to look at, where can I find balance in my life this week? Is this something that I can just kind of take a step back, let go of, come back home and reevaluate? Or is this something coming up for me because I need to let go? I need to say bye. Sayonara. All right. So let's take a look at your challenge. Your challenge, your relationships. So your challenge this week is your relationships. And look, I get the sacrifice card and I get the power card. It's like, could be a power struggle between you and the people in your life. It doesn't just have to be a love relationship, but it's obviously people you love or you care about. It's going to be a big week of You're being tired of being stuck. Okay? It's getting old. It's getting old. Same old arguments, same old texts, same old fights, same old, somebody not picking up after themselves, somebody not doing something at work, somebody's not taking on their responsibilities. As I said that, you hear the ding. It's time for you to clear away that mud. It's time for you to stand up for yourself in your power. All right. And how you're going to do this, what I'm gathering from this, is not by continuing to fight with the people or persist. It's about you surrendering, coming home and being like, see ya, I just flipped the person off, or we'll talk later. All right. It's kind of what I'm feeling. It's just, it's time to make change and get out of this energy. All right. So let's see what else. That's your challenge this week. It's going to be maybe relationships, a lot of struggles, a lot of tension. And let's see the people around you. And like I said, we're doing the general part. So and I get like your family, maybe it's time for them to truly understand you, and they just don't. And sometimes you're not going to be able to, teach an old dog new tricks. And it's about whether or not you can come into harmony with not needing to fix or change somebody. That wants to come through too for you, Capricorn. So the people around you, I get a rebirth, a lot of change happening, a lot of change needs to happen. Patience. Okay. So that's going off of everything I just said. I don't really want to do a rewind, but it's about, you need patience with certain people in your life. I feel like it's more like family. You can't fix them, you can't change them, just reconcile within. But we got the rebirth card here, which is Scorpio energy too. It's about a new beginning. It's about what can we let go of? What can I let go of this week? It doesn't always have to be a person physically, but really take a look and reflect with that Hanged Man card. Reflect on what's hurting you and why is it hurting you? And why do you keep letting things hurt you? Why is it okay for people to hurt you? Why is it okay for these repeated patterns to keep happening? Whether it's family, friends, or lovers, or coworkers. It's like you just have built a resilience or to it. And this week you're being asked to stop doing that. What does Spirit want you to focus on? All right. I got 2 cards for you. I got Make the Change, the sword, cut the bullshit out. And I get How's that for a happily ever after? It's like a rebirth, rising from the ashes, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So that's how quick you can make change this week, Capricorn. This woman here cutting her hair. Done. Done. And moving on. A rebirth. So you are really, this opposition is it. It's it. You're right there. The point of tension to where it's either something's got to give. And this something that's got to give is you have to decide who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. Who you can't fix and who you can accept for who they are and keep at a distance if necessary. Okay, so let's move. Let's go to money, career, life. All right, money looking good. Looks like you might be at a milestone or hitting some sort of milestone. Some of you might be even purchasing or thinking about finally getting your own place or getting a new place or adding on to your place. But there's some sort of milestone coming in for money. I see joy. I see harmony, success. Feeling very stable and okay with money. So if you're not there yet, this is a sign that you've got it. Whatever you're working on, you're headed that way. Could be something coming in for you. Could be a surprise. But we do see prosperity. Okay. If you're not working, I don't have anything to say for that. All right. It's if you go out and get a job and you want to work, then this, you can have this. Some of you don't need to work. Then this isn't going to resonate. I try to reach as many people as I can, but all right. Career though is stressing you out. 5 of Swords. There's some disagreements going on at work. Maybe some betrayal, or somebody's doing whatever they can to win and it's deceitful. So some of you might need to confront, again, remember, this opposition. Somebody you need to confront at work, whether it's an employee, an employer, co-worker. But somebody's doing something, whatever they need to step on you to get to the next place. And it's very stressful, a lot of disagreements. And it's time to, figure this out. And people either using you as, to get to the next level, or they're taking your ideas or taking your stuff and they're doing it for themselves. I mean, there's some sort of competition that you're dealing with, and you're being asked to either confront it in a compassionate way, but fighting it, you're not getting anywhere with it, or surrender into it and letting it go. Because I'm going to tell you what, they're not you, and they're not going to be able to get to where you're going with your personality or what's driving you. We're all unique. So no matter what, if somebody needs to step on other people or steal or do anything or take your ideas at work or cause problems for you at work, they're doing you a favor. Probably redirecting you somewhere else. They're also showing you where you're good because they're taking it from you. And also, you're also the one who's the innovator. And so this person obviously is not an innovator. So they need people to do this with. Now we all get inspired. Everything's already made, right? If you believe in that kind of dimensional, everything's already here. Everything's already in existence. It's whether or not we bring it to our own awareness, okay? So we all are inspired. I'm an artist. I mean, I didn't create I've done art in my life in high school, and I've looked back and I said, oh my God, that's the same thing. My son drew a picture in high school, and I was like, that looks like something I drew in high school. Where we're all kind of copying and mimicking our experiences. But I'm talking straight out, there's something happening in your career. But remember, they take it as a compliment. And it's never going to hold you back from where it is you're going. Because you've got what it takes. You know how to create and invent. And we have your life. Look at this. Overcoming any obstacle and making it through. Just like I said, you've got the 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords. So if there's some struggles with you around your career and money, or just people and being able to trust, we see you moving on. See you later. See you later. I got this. Y'all can, kiss my sunny side, right? Is that how you say that? Because you've got what it takes to overcome any hardship or battle in life, and you're going to look at this milestone. Like, you're coming to a whole new milestone. Stability, prosperity, success. All right, so let's look at this. There you are. Boom. Talk about success. That's your potential right here. Let's see love, the person on your mind. Person on your mind, Capricorn. Got the Ace of Wands. They're clearly on your mind. Mutual energy and struggle too is the Hierophant. Right? This is somebody that you could have already been in a commitment with Nine of Wands. This person's not giving up. So I'm picking up on an energy. This person that you're thinking about, Capricorn, could be a Taurus, could be a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But we see that we see a reignition coming in. We see communication coming in. We see a rebirth here. Just maybe a lot of you have had a lot of patience with this person. You've been waiting. There's been a lot of setbacks. We got the Nine of Wands. But the challenge here is the Hierophant, and the mutual energy is also the Hierophant, which means that you guys are spiritually connected, but you guys also may need to find some way to mediate, because because the power struggle, the opposition here, this person feels as though you guys just have had so many trials and arguments and fights, and right now you're going through another setback. But we've got the Nine of Wands. What comes after the 10 is the Ten of Wands, and then somebody walks away and leaves. So it looks as though there's, it's like one last time for the both of you. Where can we stop hurting each other? Where can we heal this relationship? Because it's a strong connection. The two of you want to deepen, or there's potential to deepen the relationship. But it's about moving on past whatever's happened. And there's a power struggle between the two of you. And again, you take the Nine of Wands, you add the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, you got 10 of Wands, and that's saying, I'm too stressed out, I'm burdened, I'm releasing this, and I'm moving on. See you later. So it does almost feel like you're at this point of tension where you have to make a choice regarding a relationship. Yeah, we have some sort of spiritual connection, but if we can't get through this, do we just walk away, let go, or can we heal this and move forward? I do see the Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys really want just your freedom and independence. Some of you may just, figure this out and say, you know what, I think I want to work on my own worth, my self-confidence, my money, focus on me for a while. So for new, the Moon card, Pisces energy, the Four of Pentacles, and we got the Five of Swords. All right, so there's a possibility here that some of you people this week, it doesn't look like I'm getting new energy coming in for you. We do have the Ace of Wands. I see you trying to manifest a spiritual connection with the Hierophant. I'm talking new love now for singles. I do see that you're trying to manifest in a spiritual connection, okay? But you've got a lot of old wounds that you have to heal, that Chiron energy, a lot of pain from the past that you can't let go of with that Four of Pentacles, all right? That's causing a lot of anxiety and fear with this Moon energy, and it's causing restriction. It's causing resistance towards your manifestations coming in. So some of you, there's some stuff still beneath the surface here that needs to come up and be healed, because you're holding yourself back from manifesting in a possibility of a new relationship. Remember, we're only looking at the next 7 days. All right. So we still have the Nine of Pentacles here. I'm really focusing on some of you singles. Some of you singles really focusing on your financial, your wealth, you're committed to, yourself as being independent. But some of you, I look at this energy, and it's time to maybe look at the emotional aspects of yourself. Because we are seeing this opposition, there's an imbalance. You might be very self-sufficient, very hard on yourself when it comes to work and motivated, but you're blocking the emotional aspects. You want relationships in your life, but the imbalance is healing that part of yourself so that you can allow love in. Let's look at Aries through Pisces, and then your clarity question, your clarity advice, your advice from Spirit. All right, Aries through Pisces. Aries, my heart is telling me just do it. Taurus, I'm a better person because of you. Gemini, you feel like home to me. Cancer, I still love you. Leo, I can't handle your words right now. Virgo, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Libra, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Scorpio, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Sagittarius, maybe we're just too different. Capricorn, I've thought a lot about you lately. Aquarius, no other compares to you. And Pisces, my mind and heart always comes back to you. All right, what does Spirit want you to know? Family here, in inner sight, and we've got water. All right, so some of you really need to find balance with your family. There's talking about a lot of tension and that Chiron energy, old wounds, hurting and healing. So some of you really need to decide about family. Okay, what am I going to do with what's coming up with these relationships regarding my parents, my siblings, you know, because think about, water energy is very emotional and very deep. So some of these wounds may run very deep. It may be really affecting you trying to have, intimate relationships or close relationships. Inner sight, you already know the answer. Say it out loud. Towards what within it do you have resistance? What do you want to do about this? Okay. So that's what I've got for you. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. 305. Aquarius. We're looking at the next 7 days, the energy, the challenge, people around you, what Spirit wants you to know, money, career, life, person on your mind, any new love coming in, Aries to Pisces. So I'm giving it to you all on Sunday, okay, for the next 7 days. I don't want to hear any complaints. Here we go. House 12. All right. Well, you might be complaining because you are dealing with a lot. House 12. All right. So we see spirituality, energy. We see transcendence, karma. So you're going through it. I feel you. All right. You're healing a lot of stuff. But, it's stuff that needs to be healed. And I'm still looking at this rebirth energy. So some of you are going through it right now. Bottom line, this week might be a little bit tough. You might have a lot of placements in your chart right now that'll be hitting pretty hard. And some of you really needing to end karmic relationships, looking at what's happening in your life and being real with yourself this week. Just being absolutely real with yourself, whether you want to hear it or not. I'm starting to see it across the board. So if you're not hearing it from me, you're going to be hearing it from another tarot reader or another astrologer or another spiritual teacher out there. It's like right now we're in this energy, guys, across the board. It's a point of tension. It's what's not serving you, what's not working. Does this person really care about you? Are you lying to yourself? Or is this person, maybe this is something I'm doing, or I can heal this relationship. I mean, who's good for me, who's not? We've got the challenge here. Prosperity begins, the Ace of Pentacles. You don't trust that the universe has anything for you. All right, you're in House 12 energy, and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles here as a challenge. You're in a completion of a cycle, and it's like wrapping this shit up, guys. Wrap this shit up so that the universe is not going to leave you hanging out in the cold. The universe isn't going to do this to you. Endings always bring new beginnings. It's a part of life. Things go. We got to let things go. Let things come in. You don't believe that there's a trustworthy opportunity coming in for you, whether it's with work, life, career, money, friends, a lover. You lack trust in opportunities. So you're holding on to things from the past because you can touch it. You can see it. You're used to it. If you have to let go of that, what do you got? You're over here going, I've got nothing, and that's scary. And you can't see what's coming in for you, which gets scarier. And then you go into panic mode. I've got to make something happen. It's not happening. Instead of just being patient, waiting for the universe to open up and bring it to you, you run back to the past. And you're being like, you're going to keep staying in this energy and dealing with the same cycles if we don't put a stop to it. All right, so let's see the people around you. Let's see the people around Aquarius. All right, death. I don't, the people around you. There's a lot of people around you that you need to cut out of your life. All right, you need to get used to change. You got a lot of people around you that don't show you their true feelings. They're not honest with you. They hide behind a mask. You deal with a lot of, look, I was going to say that you compromise yourself. You deal with a lot of stillness. You deal with a lot of being patient, waiting for people, all areas of your life. You wait for change. You wait for things to happen that never do. You compromise your own happiness for other people. So you really are being asked to end certain things in your life and adapt to the change that's coming in for you. Be flexible. Forget, like release and adapt to the new. Things might be quiet for a while. Things might seem like they're still for a while. And that can be uncomfortable for people. But it's like the universe is going to bring somebody else in. The universe is collaborating with you. Wants to get things that you in your life that you're trying to manifest. I see victory. So Aquarius, I just get really strong for you. You've got to decide, you got to let go of some people in your life. They're holding you back. Or if that's not the case and you want certain people in your life, what kind of changes can you make that to where you're not compromising your own health, your own mental, emotional health, physical health, financial health? Where are you not compromising too much? All right, if you choose to keep certain people in your life. You might be noticing a lot of things this week that are really, it was such an epiphany when I started realizing certain things that I was allowing from people in my life. I look back at relationships that ended, and I look back at where I didn't see the signs. And then I start to see that those signs were there from day one. I saw those signs from day one. So where are you? Where have you been? And where are you still ignoring the signs that you have been receiving since day one with relationships? All right. So Spirit wants you to remember self-love, self-care. Take a step back and focus on you. All right. Let's see money, life, money, career, life. Money. 9 of Cups, guys. Woohoo! That is success. That is a blessing of abundance. All right. Start focusing on you. You're being drained, okay? Or some of you are. Start focusing on you. Maybe being single, abundant, doing you, being selfish, taking care of self-love here. Because money looks like you're gonna be very successful. Career, you have choices. Get out of your comfort zone here. The 2 of Wands for some of you. You've been planning to do something for a while. It's time to do it. Okay. It's time to revamp. If you're already in a career that you love, it's time to take the first steps or make a decision towards the next path in this career. Like, what can I do to add? What can I do for new inspiration? Okay, we also see travel could be important in your career, maybe to expand. You might be thinking about traveling or reaching out to other areas. You may network, might be going online and things like that, trying to make things bigger. But it's talking about partnership too. You might be collaborating with somebody else. You might meet somebody who's going to help you expand in your career. Okay, and we see life. Look at this. Ace of Wands, but so much potential. You have a lot of new adventures coming in for you. You're attracting in a lot of new beginnings here coming forth for you. But it's all about, so I feel like you're ending the cycle to house 12, right? And this next week or next coming year even is going to be all about you. Because house 12, it goes then house 1. House 1, all about, your identity, your approach to life, revamping your individuality, your personality. And we see like you really focusing on you after you come out of this house 12 energy and move into house 1. It's like all about you. So you have all these new potentials coming in for you. So your life looks very inspiring. So it's like a new mindset towards life. Gotta let go of this. Gotta let go. There's a lot of people you're still holding on to, causing you a lot of pain. All right, let's look at the person on your mind. And that could be any person. It doesn't have to be just a lover. All right, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, that's you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool card, the Challenge card, your person, the Eight of Swords. So, okay, so the thing is, you're the Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius. You're working hard, taking care of yourself, nurturing family, nurturing others, very caring. You'll give the shirt off your back to anyone, anytime. Very trusting energy, very loving energy, very strong, independent energy. Challenges, the Fool card. You want something to get off the ground. You want to be able to trust the situation. You know, this is also, I feel like, your card too. You know, it's Aries. I always look at it as Aquarius. It's like you want freedom. You don't want things to be so hard in relationships. You want things to work just effortlessly. You want freedom from Eight of Swords. And the person on your mind, this negativity, look at how negative they are. They're trapped in their own fears and their own stories. You're in two different places with the person that you're trying to hold on to. So the mutual energy is still the Fool card. There's you both want this to still happen, maybe even a new fresh start coming in. But the problem is the trust, being able to trust and being able to get this off the ground. It never goes anywhere. Never goes anywhere. We've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So the Ace of Cups says that, you know, there's love here. You're invested in emotions. But it seems like it just never goes any further. You want a new beginning with this person. This person wants possibly a new beginning with you. We've got the Ten of Cups. You want to see a long term, but it doesn't ever seem to go that way because this person is the Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's like they can't make a decision. This person needs to plan what they want. They don't know what they want for their future. So this person's holding you back. It's not that this person's a bad energy. It's not like I'm not getting like, oh, I'm cheating on you, I'm doing all this crazy stuff. I'm getting this person has no faith or doesn't take action towards building their own future or a relationship. Like they just won't put things on paper. They won't solidify a relationship. Okay? They won't allow things to move forward. They won't make plans. They're not stable. All right? Two of Swords. They need to make a decision. So this person's like, I don't know what I want. I'm at a stalemate in my life. I'm very indecisive about what I want. Blah, 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 blah. And you're over here like, I got to take care of shit. And so you're settling in a sense right now with somebody who's on a different wavelength, a different vibration. And maybe you think you can fix this or do this, but this is where you're being asked, is that your responsibility? To take care of everybody around you and not get anything back in return? So we got for new love, we got Ace of Wands and we got the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like it's time. You may be receiving communication, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. A lot of action here. This is a lot of flirting, a lot of messages going back and forth, things picking up if things have been stagnant in your life. See potential for new love, new beginning, but you have to want it. So for some of you, you have to take a chance here with this Wheel of Fortune. You have to take a chance, get yourself out there, start traveling, moving, talking, and doing whatever. But we see a lot of communication here. If you're single, a lot of potential, lots of potential for a new beginning and love coming in for you. All right, and obviously this relates to the Fool card. Both of you, there's communication coming in, but it's about making a decision in this relationship with the person on your mind. So let's see Aries through Pisces, and I'll get a clarity question. Your person's just not ready to make a decision, Aquarius. They sabotage their own life, their own life with their own thoughts and insecurities. And so it's like this person has to heal themselves. They have to do their own work. Aries, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Taurus, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Gemini, you've been in my dreams. Cancer, I can still feel you. Leo, I'm more affected than you know. Virgo, I got spooked. We have Libra, your words linger in my mind. Scorpio, your beauty still moves me. Sagittarius, I miss you regardless of how it seems. Capricorn, I'm reminded of you constantly. Aquarius, If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. And we have Pisces. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So what does Spirit want you to think about this week? Work life. Focus on work life. Focus on you, especially with what I said here about work here, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So if you feel like some relationships are pulling you out of alignment and the challenges, this opportunity, prosperity begins, I think Spirit really wants you to take another look at your work life. Take another look at the opportunities that are around you. We get rest too. Make sure you're taking enough breaks and practicing self-love this week. And if you're overwhelmed by a relationship, this rest card is like the Four of Swords. It's like you got to let it go for a little bit. You've got to try and bring harmony back to yourself before you can bring it back to the relationship. All right, Aquarius, that's you. Hopefully that helped you guys. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces. Woo, that one just kind of... House 3, Pisces. So we're talking about we're talking about communication, maybe social media, something, a lot being on social media, starting something on social media. We're talking about networking here, maybe short travel, short trips here this week coming in for you. Let's see what your challenge is. Some of you, this could be networking, expanding your mind through learning something new. Let's see what your challenge is this week. Mental conflict. So we see a lot of stress going on. Looks like it's happening regarding communication with work, and could be people you've known, friends you've known from the past, your childhood friends. You might even be stressed out this week because some of you are in school, some of you are learning something new. We got passion ignited here, something that you've been inspired to do, and you might be just overwhelmed. You might be overwhelmed if you've made the right choice. But when I see House 3, I like House 3. I do. I see everything you're learning has potential. It's you're going to expand. And House 3 is also about thinking, trying to rationalize things and using your rational mind. And some of you are just overwhelmed right now with this mental conflict. You may be stressing out and you might be letting your emotions get involved too. And it's asking you to take a little bit of a break here and try and figure things out if you're overwhelmed, giving yourself a little bit of space this week. Let's see how all this plays in. It seems more about stress over communication this week. Let's see the people around you. The way you're communicating, the way people are communicating to you might be stressing you out. The way people are not communicating to you, not being honest with you, things like that. Are you being honest too? Are you being honest with yourself? So the people around you, we got the Death card, okay? So we also see reveal. So somebody's about to either end something with you, or you need to end something with them. But we have the people around you. There are people that you need to end something with, or end. This could be end arguments, end conflicts, end a no-win situation, end stress. But you need to end something with the people around you. There's just too much conflict going on here. So if that means end a complete relationship, then so be it. But somebody may reveal that that's what they want to do this week as well. And it might be time for you to just let this go, especially if this has happened numerous times and you're just getting tired of the cycles with this person. I'm tired of getting in fights with you. 1 minute you're this way, the next minute you're not. Very hot and cold. Well, you said you were going to do this, but why are we arguing it about again? It's like, I always think of like this friend I had that just could never drop something. It's like, I thought we solved that. Why are you bringing it up again? Something's not resolved in that person. It has nothing to do with you, Pisces. Because it's something that's within them. And they project it onto the, so no matter what you say or do and how much you think you resolve the situation, is that if somebody's not emotionally mature, they are not going, you're never going to resolve it. You're never going to resolve this situation. And it's going to keep coming back around. When I get caught in those relationships with people, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, are you kidding me? Where we had, what I thought we got past this. And it's also to think about also, you know, the cycles you're going through with friends and lovers in your life too. How many times has the same situation shown up for you? You get all excited, you finally have communication this weekend with your person, and then all of a sudden they get in a fight with you? How convenient. Or they start to cause stress for you again, they disappear, even though when they came back they said they wouldn't. How many times are you going to do this? Death, die, end. I know that's harsh. But Pisces, you don't deserve that. So you have a lot to think about. And if this is old friends, if this is old patterns, if this is old stuff that you've just learned how to do, if you're dealing with a lot of emotionally unavailable or immature people, this is something that this week you may be finding yourself, if you didn't even know, this read here might help bring awareness to what you're dealing with. You might this week now walk through this week and go, oh, that's what Frankie was talking about, because it's showing up for you. And it shows up in all your relationships. And it's because you might be attracting people that are just emotionally immature. What does Spirit want you to focus on? It's too much stress for you. Let's go. Remember to practice self-love. There's too much stress going on, Pisces. Okay? It's like whatever's happening, whatever's going on, whatever they're doing to you, it's not worth it. It's time for you not to be guilty and feel bad for focusing on you. It's almost like if somebody gets in a fight with you this week, or somebody pisses you, or if somebody's doing the same old, it's almost like going, shock them. Shock them. Okay, I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm going to do something for myself. Act like you don't take care of you. All right. But we do see this week is really about honoring yourself and taking care of yourself first. Let's see life, money, career, life. Don't feed any more energy. This is kind of like Frankie coming in saying, don't feed any more energy to these relationships. If it happens again, it's going to happen again. So if it happens again and they disappear and you're like, oh no, believe me, they're going to come back again and it's going to happen again. So it's time for you to figure out what you need to let go of and who's deserving of your love. Let's see money, career, life for you. So you're stressing about money right now. I see that. You feel trapped. You kind of feel like, and again, some of you guys could be working in school. You're learning something. You're trying to do work and money at the same, school at the same time. So you're feeling extra stressed. You may feel restricted from enjoying, and you may be overwhelmed and just feeling like, you don't have enough money, or you might have gotten yourself kind of in a hole. You've overextended yourself because of travel. You keep going out. You want to go out. You want to have friends. You want to do stuff. You want to be social, and but it's stressing you about money. Like you keep feeling trapped, like you can't go out and enjoy life because you don't have enough money to do so. All right, we have your career, the King of Cups, man. You've got it. Leaders, take charge. take charge because you have enough to even own your own business. If some of you are, maybe I'm giving like planting a seed. If you're hanging out trying to go back to school, or you're in school learning stuff, this is your gateway. This is your doorway for you to start your own business. It's your time to follow your heart here and rely on yourself. Because if you're feeling trapped here with money, there's something you can do and invest in more time in your money and in your career to find your path. You know, so this tells me that you have what it takes if you stay faithful to your dreams to become your own boss, or have it made, or get a raise. Your life, look at this, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who's got it all going on for them. Very self-efficient, very business-minded. Some of you could actually in life end up marrying somebody. It could be another water sign, or an earth sign. So somebody who also brings money into your life. Could be a Queen of Pentacles bringing money into your life. Doesn't matter the gender. But this is also showing that you're going to be very, very well off in life if you take charge. Take charge of your finances. Take charge of what you need to do in your career. You got the Two of Pentacles here. It's time to decide, but the Two of Pentacles says you've got what it takes to juggle life and money. You've got what it takes. You might be stressing out right now. Maybe some of you are already doing this, and this is just your cue. The universe is saying you've got it. You're gonna turn out great. Just keep going. You're going through a lot of change. Stay flexible, and things are going to work out for you. I mean, for those Pisces that this reading's for, it looks as though you're going to find somebody who is going to also add to your wealth. Let's see the person currently on your mind, Pisces. Has anybody got timestamps today? I started writing them down and I didn't. I don't know if anybody can get timestamps. If not, that's cool. I can get them afterwards. Doesn't bother me. The person on your mind. Ooh, you got the Queen of Pentacles again. All right. You got the Six of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So overcoming hardships. You're on your way, Pisces. Overcoming hardships. Okay. So we have, look at this, Judgment. You're wanting a second chance with somebody. Could be a Scorpio. We've got the mutual and the challenge, the Three of Cups. You just want you want to reconcile. Your person's coming back around. Page of Wands. You might hear from him this week, sparking things back up. All right. I'm looking at the Judgment card, and I get the Knight of Cups, and I get the Four of Cups. Okay. So you're in the Judgment position. I feel like you're in love with this person, Knight of Cups, but this person leaves you unfulfilled at times, or you feel unfulfilled. Some of you might even be feeling like you're with somebody and you're not with the right person. Some of you, the right person could be a Leo, right? Some of you just, you're in your head, mental conflict about a relationship that you're either in or that you want to be in, but there's still a part of you that always feels discontent or unfulfilled when you're with this person. So it's like Spirit saying again, decide here, because you're wanting a reconciliation, and this person, obviously the mutual energy is still attached to you. They still want a reconciliation. They still think about you. And the Page of Wands, I see them wanting to come in and spark things up again. So if you haven't been hearing from them, expect a second come around this week. Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody coming in to play around, but you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. You got a Page of Pentacles here. The challenge is you're happy one minute with this person, the Knight of Cups, when you guys are in a good place, but then you're not happy because they either run or they leave for a while, and they leave you in this place of Four of Cups where you feel ignored and bored and discontent. And so you keep going back and forth with this energy with this person. So you gotta, they're gonna come in with an apology, Page of Cups. Page of Swords, and we got the Hanged Man, Pisces. So they are thinking about you. They're coming back towards you, and but you've got the new perspective, Pisces. Like, you need to look at this from a different way. Is this really truly making you happy with this Sun card? Because obviously you can have the reconciliation you want, but I do feel like I'm tapping into an energy whereas it's going to repeat itself again, and it's going to stress you out again. All right. And so just think about that. You don't have to. Let's see for new love. We do see the Judgment card. So we do see some change coming in for you. We see a relationship possibly coming in for you. I am getting that King of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I'm also getting the Fool energy. And I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. So I do see a possibility of a fresh start, new beginning. Surrender to the unknown here. And I do see somebody coming towards you that you can invest in, that's worth your investment. All right. We got the Lovers card. Could be a Gemini. Somebody who's willing to put in the work here. You will get your return of investment with this person. Obviously, it'll start off slow, the Seven of Pentacles. But we do see a lover possibly. We see a connection. We see the Choice card too as well, though, for some of you. So think about that. You're showing up as the Judgment card. This could be for all of you. All right. The Moon card. Don't be afraid of the unknown, Pisces. There's your card. You know. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. And then a clarity card. Aries through Pisces. You're welcome. Aries. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. All right, so they see their wounds. All right, they know what they're doing. Taurus, I don't know how I feel anymore. Gemini, your words linger in my mind. Cancer, your beauty still moves me. Leo, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Virgo, I'm in a much better headspace now. Libra, you feel like home to me. Scorpio, I miss you regardless of how things seem. Sagittarius, you inspire me. Capricorn, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Aquarius, I need more time to figure things out. And Pisces, I'm reminded of you constantly. So what does Spirit want you to focus on this week? What want you to think about? Sexuality, expressing yourself, not being afraid to express yourself. And I also feel like some of you are dealing with people who have intimacy issues, or you feel like you can't express yourself fully with relationships you're in. So it's also about asking yourself that, is this the right relationship if this isn't working for me, if I don't feel like I can fully express myself. And we got water energy, so real strong emotional energy for you this week. But think about water and notice what comes to mind. How can these images, beliefs, or emotions help you gain deeper clarity around the situations that's weighing on you? All right. And beauty. What can beautiful spaces and objects teach you right now? This card is asking you to spend more time around things that make you happy and are beautiful and awesome. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's messages. Thank you for hanging out. Does anybody have timestamps by any chance? Because before I stop, I'll get them. I'll scroll back. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Take care, guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet for Monday, whether I do individual signs for Libra season. I might do that Libra season. I might do something. Who knows? We'll see. Love you. Take care.